Hey guys, welcome to the Unity Gaming Podcast. It is episode 88. Today is Thursday, October 24th. I'm Kumar.
I'm Riccio.
I'm Dan.
I'm Somppi.
I still think I forgot something.
And I almost wanted to mute you there just for no reason.
That was
Why?
just super mean.
Just hear him talking to nothing. Just bring him back halfway through
What a
the
jerk.
intro.
What a goddamn jerk.
I know, eh? Riccio's the biggest jerk I know.
So how you guys doing? I miss you, bros.
Good. No, I mean, we're good, not good.
Good as in good that I miss you, you fool.
I want you to feel pain.
That's mean.
Max Payne.
Max Payne. I want him to narrate my life. And he picked up his phone with an angry glance.
I feel like
Don't
your
you think
life
shit
would
get
go.
really depressing after a little while.
It'd also be super slow.
And a lot of pills. I have terrible addiction.
Vomiting,
And booze.
baldness,
Oh, the booze already happens. Don't worry about that.
shots,
Jeff?
death, family murdered.
Are you trying to haiku this? Because you're
I was
really
just about to
like,
ask.
screwing this up.
No.
Dan, what have you been playing?
Pokemon. Pokemon Y.
What about Pokemon X?
No. Pokemon Y.
Are you going to play Pokemon X?
No. Pokemon Y. Game's good. I could talk a whole bunch about it, but
You're not going
I
to?
don't know how much it interests you or the viewers or
So I have a question for you, Dan.
what. What's that?
So how is the adventure going?
The adventure is going quite good.
Yeah.
It takes a surprising
Twist?
straight up JRPG twist at some
Okay.
point. And I was sitting on the bus and I was playing and I was like, what?
When you say JRPG, do you mean like one of these crazy scenarios that
Not
really
nonsense.
shouldn't be possible?
Nonsense, basically.
Okay.
Really, it just completely goes up the, like
The
out
ass.
the window. What?
I was sitting on the bus and I was playing it and the stuff was happening. And then it takes a break for a second. I was like, okay, I guess that wasn't so bad. I guess that's maybe just backstory stuff. And I got to the next area and it was just like cutscene happened. I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? I kind of looked around on the bus. I was like, hoping someone was watching me. I was like, so I could be like, are you seeing this fucking shit?
Really, it was just one of those moments of like, hey, you were looking over my shoulder. Did this actually happen?
Yeah, kind of. It's a little crazy. And I don't want to spoil it because it is kind of like part of the story of that game. But none of the other games really
Do that at all? It's just kind of
The last one had like the tiniest hint to that, I guess.
all right.
But just like at the very end, but not in any degree of severity that you could go like, oh, that's weird. Why did it do that? It's just like, okay, I accept this for like Pokemon backstory stuff. That's
All right.
fine.
Fair enough.
I don't
still
want to
enjoying
get
it,
into
though, right?
specifics because it's kind of the culmination of the like antagonist story.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You're still liking it though, right?
Oh yeah,
How many Pokemon do you have?
I don't know. I only use 6.
How many are there? Aren't there like 1,000? at
So
this
the
point?
the rest
know
are
what
just
the
hanging
number
out
is.
in that box in someone's box.
There's got to be
or they
1,000.
get
'cause
wonder
weren't there, like
traded.
300 when the show first aired.
No,
151?
it was 151.
Never mind.
Get that right, bro.
Yo, don't tell me what to do.
Bro,
Get it.
what have you been playing, bro?
Left. Wait, how much? How far in
Was
Pokemon
Dan
did you
done?
get?
I'm 20 hours. I'm
Okay.
on Victory Road right now.
So
Okay.
People who've played Pokemon know what that means.
yeah,
Yo,
but
road's so pimp.
so how many hours would it take you to complete the whole game?
I don't know. Apparently, there's some crazy post-game stuff in this game that people are like not spoiling because apparently it's nuts.
Is it like Pokemon Plus?
I don't know. I have no idea what it is. I'm not going to look on the internet and spoil it for
The
myself.
the level cap just goes above 99 to 1,000.
Level cap's 100. Where have you been?
All I know is that I had a friend who was 85 hours into the game whenever I first picked it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow.
And that was, I guess, last week sometime. But that person has been wonder trading a lot, like you've been talking about
Wonder
last
trading
week.
is fucking rad.
Yeah, there you go. And
I literally just catch Pokemon. They go in my Pokedex, and I'm going to wonder trade them. I have no intention of keeping them or
Really?
anything. Yeah.
You're not gonna get into that crazy like meta game of like, yo, I gotta.
No, I'll
start
trade someone
br-
to level like 47 Drudgeon. I don't care. Just have this.
No,
I
but
don't
like,
need it.
are you gonna get like crazy into
I
like
don't even know what you
breeding
just said.
them?
What?
Are you gonna play matchmaker and start breeding them?
I ain't afraid of no
I used to do that back in like Diamond because that's where I had all my like I had my Ruby Pokemon on there and like
Oh, okay,
a bunch
yeah.
of older stuff and Colosseum Pokemon.
So you just started breeding.
I actually found that game cart recently.
Really?
I haven't booted it
Ruby?
back up yet.
So I'll be dead.
No, Diamond. Diamond is
Oh.
where all of my Ruby Pokemon and Leaf Green Pokemon and Pokemon Coliseum, Pokemon.
Can you
IRL.
transfer them into the one you have now?
Maybe. I don't know.
Do it.
I think
I think
but
you have
can
to
only
put
do
them
it
to
once.
black, and
Do
then
you
from
have
black,
black?
you can put it to
But do you have black?
this. Yeah, I have
Then-
black.
then
and
do it.
Black too.
That would
But
be
Dan, you got to be
super
careful
sick.
because I think the transfer thing you can only do it once, and then the game doesn't really let you do.
That's
throw them
fine.
anywhere
I
else.
mean, that's what I like. The Pokemon disappear when you imported them from Ruby, Coliseum, or
Oh, okay.
Leaf Green. Actually, to trade them from Coliseum, you have to actually trade another Pokemon like into the game to get it because it was like trading with the GameCube.
Oh, okay.
So if I ever find my Coliseum save file, it's just a bunch of Oddishes.
Weird.
It's actually
Kinda
pretty
funny
kick
when
ass. It's pretty
Because
sweet.
there was like weird Pokemon in Coliseum and like some legendaries and stuff that you couldn't really get.
Anywhere else?
Yeah, at that time at least. Now you can pretty much get everything out of Black.
We're
Black
being
2
told
and-
we're being told from kind of in the chat that you won't be able to transfer things until December 27th.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is
From,
that
like,
when they
black and white?
instill
I
all
think
the
so, yeah.
or implement that whole
Online
system,
weird- Yeah, I think so.
bank system?
That's fine. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but then again, they're still stuck on Diamond, so I don't know how to get them from Diamond to Black. Really,
I don't know. Could you?
because Black and Black 2 are the only ones that have like online features,
Okay.
but they're all still stuck on Diamond. So I think I might have to get like 2 DSs and like slowly trade them over, and then
go-
from Black or Black 2 use the online features of that and put them in the bank. And then I can,
Yeah.
but that's just they can sit on Diamond. That's fine.
No. You need to get them off Diamond before the Diamond battery dies
They're new cards. They don't.
in like
Fine.
5 years. You only have 5 years, Dan.
Okay.
That's like next PlayStation. Not really. That'd be really fucked, actually.
That was the dumbest thing you said.
If the next one's on the PlayStation, actually, that's even more fucked.
Fucking hate you.
What? Whoa!
Actually, I should. There's some old DS games that we should boot up and make video footage of just like going into that after like
your Animal Crossing and
forever.
such?
Animal Crossing, Pokemon Diamond, just stuff
feel like
being
that's just really,
what's going on in here?
I know that you were saying that you played like through Black. Well, you played Black 1 and Black 2 a little bit, or sorry, I don't know if you played Black 2.
I
But
played Black 1.
Yeah.
Played Black 1 again.
Yeah.
So I don't actually have any of my like original team for Black 1 because I just overwrote the save.
Yeah,
It's
of
like,
course.
whatever. Because that game, because it didn't have any like Wonder Trade or any like, I wasn't committed. I hadn't transferred anyone up to it.
Yeah.
I just like got to the end, had like 6 trained Pokemon and like 4 others, and I was like, I kind of just want to play a Pokemon game again. And so
Oh, okay.
all right. But because
the Elite Four in that game is really fucking hard.
okay,
It's probably because you only had 10 Pokemon total.
No, it's nothing to do with that.
but because I was gonna say because you played Black 1 and
I played a
Diamond
bit of
and-
Black 2. I haven't played a ton of it.
because you played those. To me, like it's crazy because I don't even know which ones were added in those ones. So going into X right now,
I could keep track of it up to Ruby, but then Diamond added like Diamond and Pearl and Platinum added a bunch, and then Black and White added like an entire new like 151 basically,
Mhm.
and that's like when you're playing through Black or White the first time, it's all new Pokemon. There's no old stuff.
Seriously?
Yeah,
That's
that
really
was
weird.
supposed to be like a weird reboot of the series, but then once you finish the game, it like opens up to like post game area. And it's like, hey, like now there's just like old Pokemon roaming around through the areas you already been through.
weird.
I wonder why they
Um,
would choose to do that.
And then Black 2 just starts with, okay, now there's everything, and now X and Y. Like, all I'm saying is I lost track around Diamond.
Yeah, but no. So what I was saying is that because I haven't played since like Gold and Silver, like Devin was saying, I think last podcast. But it's crazy because I'll go in and I'll just be fighting stuff, and I won't see like a Pokemon that I recognize for a while, and then suddenly it's like, oh look, it's a I don't remember his name, the stupid bird thing with the leak and shit. I'll be like, oh my god, it's that one!
Farfetch'd.
I know you, Farfetch. And then like I'll go on, and it's like, oh my god, it's Butterfree. I'm like, holy shit, I remember these. Then I don't see any for like another like an hour of playtime. Then I'll randomly select that Cocoon dude. I'm like, oh my god, and it's really dumb for me.
Well,
Like,
you're
I have-
looking at a pool, since you guys played in like Gold and Silver, you're looking at a pool of like 250-ish.
Yeah, about
Yeah.
I
that.
think it is.
So randomly seeing those pop up, I'm like, holy shit! And then
But I
just,
think there's, do me a favor and open up a new tab there
Yeah.
to Serebii.net.
it's one type for me.
SEREBII.net. What?
I don't know.
You
Apparently,
in there?
it auto completed. I don't know. What is
It's
the point?
secretly-
hit X and Y Pokedex over there.
All right, fantastic.
And then on the far right
all
where it says Kalos.
718.
There you go. 718.
Jeez.
That's an X and Y.
Wow.
Wow,
But that's the total
Crazy.
because they have all the old ones in the new game as well.
Yeah.
that is some intense shit.
Shit. I remember when 151 was intense.
That is a lot of
So
Pokemon.
yeah, there was 151 in the first game, then 251 in the second game, and then
Oh,
then it started getting.
They have
intense.
a breeding section. It's oh.
Yeah,
Is
there's
that pretty
different
much just like a
groups
wiki?
that you
Oh,
have
I
to
thought it
breed
was
people with.
porn. Huh?
Cerebi is the Pokemon database. Like that's where you
Oh,
should
okay.
go.
Okay.
They even have like moves and like when the Pokemon learns them and like
Oh wow.
it's super in depth. The only thing is they don't seem to have updated with any X and Y exclusive
Okay.
Pokemon and their move sets. Which is fine because I guess I'm kind of just rolling through that game for the first time anyways.
So I have a question about. So it's been a long time since I've played. You know, whenever they evolve, is there any reason why you wouldn't want to evolve right away? Or?
Most Pokemon nowadays gain more types when they evolve.
Okay.
So, for instance, the Fennekin,
Yeah.
the Firefox, eventually becomes Fire Psychic.
Okay.
So, if you want to keep it as a core Fire Pokemon,
Just never evolve it.
never evolve it. But
Is there a
also,
benefit to keeping it like that though?
well, it'll learn moves faster.
Oh, okay.
If you don't evolve it.
So say like let's use Pokemon people know to make this example. Charmander.
Sure.
If you don't evolve Charmander into a Charmeleon,
Yeah.
say he would learn say Charmeleon would learn Slash at like level 42.
Yeah.
Charmander might learn it at like, I don't know, like 26.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
It's that kind of like the moves come way earlier, but you're not getting as good stat bonuses.
All right.
So, like, if you got the
Fair
move
enough.
that you wanted, could you just evolve them right away after?
Well, after a Pokemon has hit its requirements for evolving, every time it levels up, it'll try and evolve again.
Yeah.
And then you have to keep canceling it.
I just feel like that Poke Trainer is just like smack him in the back of the head when he's trying to do it. No!
Well, in the game, they say press
No
the B
evolving on the
button to
couch.
surprise the Pokemon, and that'll stop them from evolving.
Let's flash them a little bit.
Also, and it seems really cruel, you can give them this rock that just like stunts their evolution.
Wow.
Don't
So
evolve
you
on
don't,
the couch.
and all it is that you don't have to press B when you.
That's
Oh,
That's
okay.
all it does. But it's just like hold this and be a baby forever.
Say you take like Charmander and you'd get to like level 98 without evolving him. Could you get like?
You could do 99. He'd be a Charmeleon.
And then one more, and then you
100 Charizard.
Okay, I thought maybe like once you get to the next one, you have to spend a few levels or something.
No.
No. Okay. Cool. That's awesome, man.
Oh, wow.
Smart, weird way to go through that, but awesome.
It's really weird, but really cool. Yet again, I just
There are
picture-
advantages, but I've never seen them as like they'll all learn the moves eventually.
Yeah.
But you can't get back those stat losses.
Yeah, I guess I just picture a Pokemon trainer with a newspaper always rolled up just in case. Just like.
Ding, 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 ding.
What did I tell you about evolving?
For some reason,
It's
Great.
great.
Charmander paper just bursts into flames.
I was having a talk with some people last
I
night.
didn't
and,
read that yet.
And what?
No.
Oh,
Hit the
okay.
paper and then.
Oh, you did that. Legend on me. I was like, oh, okay, just need that. Okay.
Nope.
Didn't hear my talk. No, I was talking to some people last night about Pokemon actually, and I've been having trouble getting into it, and I find it really dumb for why. Because it seems like every time I go to try and play, I'll get like I don't know 20, 30 minutes farther into the game.
Yeah.
Then I'll attempt to do the online stuff. So I'll do the online sign up thing.
Don't. Just.
So that you already know where I'm going with this. So I try to sign
I
in.
don't.
No? Okay. Well, I try to go just online to have like people popping up or to do trades or random
Did
stuff.
you try and do a battle and it was like, hey, face level 50s, and you were like, fuck.
No, Not even. So I'll go online and then it's like, oh, we have to save. So it's like, duh. And it does its little like connection thing, which takes I don't
Connecting
know,
to the internet.
yeah, from like I don't know, a minute or something. And then it seems like while that's happening, my thought is always to like, oh, I'll close it and I'll come back to it in a little bit.
Oh, but that
Or
interrupts the
Interrupts it
connection.
and it's like, oh, you have to reconnect to the online. So there's times where I'll just play and then I'll forget what I'm doing and I'll put it down and I'll just close it and I'll open it back up and I see that. And then just seeing that like, oh, you have to reconnect to the online. I just like, okay, I'm done for today.
It
Just-
just
that
discourages you.
Literally,
thing,
the
or
only
hitting
reason
home.
you should connect to the online
The Wonder Trade
is to
stuff.
Wonder Trade. That's
thing-
it.
the
That's
thing is-
literally the only reason.
The reason I've been trying to do it is just because I have other friends on my like friend code thing, and I wanted to see them pop up, see what they're doing while they're playing. Because a lot of times I'll, okay, here's the worst thing. So a lot of times we'll be playing, and it's like, oh, you have a friend that signed in. So I'm like, oh, sweet, I'll see who that is. If you do that while you're online in Pokemon, like it's like, oh, dude, you have a buddy. It's like blinking orange. Like you should check who just signed in. I go to fucking hit home.
No, yeah, it.
I go
kicks
back
you
in.
out
It's
of
like,
the
oh, you're off
yeah.
online. I'm like, I'm done for today. I just every time that pops up.
That's
I always
really-
want to try it every time I go in because you're talking about Wonder Trade and I have other people talking about like, oh, you got to trade and do all this cool shit kind of happens like little names and people are talking kind of at the bottom.
That doesn't matter so much.
Yeah, I know, but I always want to try it.
I keep it in offline mode unless I'm actively Wonder Trading.
Yeah, so I always want to try it. That's what happens. I always open it like, oh, I'm gonna try that now. I'm gonna try that, and I forget, and then screen pops up, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. Like, it just,
Actually,
I don't know
one
why
of
it
my, one
bothers
of my
me.
strongest Pokemon is I got on a Wonder Trade.
Yeah?
It's a luchador bird.
That sounds pretty amazing.
That's pretty
actually,
Say that again.
a
luchador bird. It's the Pokemon's actual name is Hawlucha.
Oh,
like
wow.
Hawk
Okay.
Lucha.
Yeah.
But the person who sent it to me named it Luchadora because it's a female
that's awesome.
Lucha bird, and it is now my highest level Pokemon because traded Pokemon get experience boost,
Oh.
Okay.
So about the Wonder Trade.
and it's rad because it's flying fighting,
Oh, nice.
and it has a move that is both flying and fighting at the same time.
What's it called?
It's called Flying Press, and the Pokemon goes and jumps up in the air, and that is like a slam down.
That is really
That's really
fucking
fucking
sweet.
It's fucking amazing.
Um,
I can just show you right now.
So,
I
so
could do that.
I was talking to somebody as well who was doing Wonder Trades. It was Skin from the channel. He was saying that I don't know what the hell he was doing Wonder Trade. And he got let's say he got a Pokemon that was called like Bob or something. Just something really stupid, like just a
Yeah.
plain ass boring
Like my
name.
Bidoof named Zimbabwe.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's a funny name. But just like imagine Bob or like Jake, like something really silly and
Yeah.
just whatever. And I was thinking, you've been playing for at least a bit, so I can ask you, what's like the shittiest Pokemon? Or like just like I don't want that thing. Like
The Bidoof.
It's the Bidoof. Okay, so what I was saying,
That's
you
the
should
dumbest name I've
you
ever
should
heard.
literally catch.
It was named Zimbabwe when it was traded to me on the Wonder Trade.
So here's what you should do, Dan. Is you should catch like 50 or 60 of these things.
Well, actually, the like trademark shitty one for this game is
Yeah.
because they make a new like normal
Yeah.
shit Pokemon every game.
Yeah.
It's just this bunny called Bunnelby.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
So people trade that one a lot.
Okay,
All right.
so
It's like,
whatever.
why the fuck? Fuck you. Like give
Okay, so
the
hold on.
extra Pokemon you don't. Why are you catching extra Bunnelbys to do this?
But hold on. So what I was saying is what you should do is say just catch like 50 or 60 Bidoofs or Bunnelbees or whatever.
I don't
Name
wanna-
them all some just shit name like
I
just
don't
call
wanna
them
be an
Joe.
asshole.
Just Steve.
But hold on, you guys. Just name them all Joe and just fucking trade them all off. So that what happens is people get like, oh fuck, I got Joe. They go to trade it, and some dude trades their Joe, and you just have like a web of like thousands of shit Pokemon.
So basically, what
being
Richie was
Wonder
suggesting
traded.
is to just break the economy.
Just
in
fucking
Pokemon.
ruin Wonder trading. Just
Trying to
pretty much get
I'm trying to
everyone
get into
trading.
an encounter in Victory Road so I can show you Luchadora.
People won't be able to see it. You guys go check out Luchador.
You totally could see it.
No, I
Just
mean like
point it up the
oh,
camera.
possibly.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I
A
would.
horde of Geodude appeared.
I wish you could just super bother people by just having like 100 crap Pokemons out there, just
You're
to
awful.
just to be a shithead because I just want I want to have the reaction of someone going like, oh, I just got this shit Joe.
That makes me really happy. That move.
Anyway, I want the
Shit, that really makes me want to get Pokemon now. Fuck.
Apparently, you can catch that in both games, but I've never seen one, so that's why I'm using the traded one.
It's pretty sweet.
Because I want to catch one and name it Lucha Bird, because it's just dumb.
But anyways, yeah, no, I want to see the reaction of someone actually trying to trade a Joe and then get a Joe back and be like, what the fuck just happened? He did a break, and then like he goes,
But
well, I
then
got
they
to trade this
all,
Joe
like,
again. and then-
Original, they all see me as the original trainer.
Oh, it said it has like some link telling you who's the original.
Yeah.
thing? Oh,
Could you
okay.
just-
They all
that's
have
garbage.
that.
Then.
Like I can check who gave me my Luchadora.
Could you?
Okay.
Could
or
you?
where my Luchadora originated.
That's what I wanted to have. It's just everybody bitching because they just keep getting the
But,
fucking same
like,
Pokemon.
Okay, like you know how there's Pokeballs that are like the higher level you get, the better your Pokeball is. Or like you can buy
What?
like Great Balls, Ultra Balls, and
Okay.
stuff like that.
As you progress in gyms, you're
Yeah.
allowed to buy better.
Yes, that's what I
equipment.
meant. Sorry,
Yeah.
it came out wrong. So if you take one of those really good balls, oh, yeah, that's a weird sentence,
Okay.
and
An Ultra Ball is the like high level standard.
okay, so you take those
They're
Ultra
not
Balls.
specialized, but they're just good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you take those Ultra Balls and you go to a low level area and just catch everything you run into and just name them something really fucking dumb, like Riccio says. You could easily break the economy in probably like maybe 3 or 4 days.
Oh, yeah, I just want to be. I
Riccio,
just
you
want to be a
should
poop head.
you should do that.
I think I would only do that once I'd be like angry at the game for some reason. Just
Just
like, I want to
like-
ruin everybody else's enjoyment of the Wonder Trade.
Just
And then I'll know because one day Dan's just gonna arrive at my door and just punch me in the face because he's been trading for an hour and only getting Joes. Look what you did.
Well, to be able to buy an Ultra Ball, you have to get like halfway through the gyms, so you'll never get there.
No. I would be capturing the fucking shitty bunnies from the first zone. Just
I
level
actually,
ones.
okay,
I wonder how long it would take
at
me
the
to
culmination of the story, you get to catch the like guy on the cover.
Oh fuck.
All right.
Spoilers.
That's how they always are.
Okay.
They're literally always like that. That's
Okay.
why they're on the cover, because you get that one in that game.
Okay.
I caught it with a regular Pokeball on my first try.
Wow.
Like
Did
I
you
was just
hurt
like,
him,
I'm
or-
gonna waste these because there's things called timer balls, which
Okay.
will get more effective the longer the battle goes
Oh.
on.
Okay.
So I was just gonna waste Pokeballs,
Tail
and I threw a
whip, tail
Pokeball.
whip, tail
and
whip,
then-
tail whip, tail whip. Just keep doing that until you hear it's like
Yeah,
one.
basically. But I threw a regular Pokeball just when it was in red, and it wasn't like status affected or anything. I caught it. I was like, oh fucking K, like.
Wonderful.
Something that's really random about Pokemon that so far I find.
I wonder how long it would take me to break the economy.
You
Kumar,
should
do the math.
get yourself,
People would just stop wonder trading. Like you just ruined the game. There's
that would
like,
be fantastic. Just being responsible for that would be great. But no, okay. One
I
thing.
feel like
because
that-
it's like the best thing in this game.
That would be like such a news story too. Like that would be put up on Kotaku and everything if you
Everybody-
broke wonder trading.
Everybody's got Joe's. Everybody's capping in the chat as well. Anyway,
There's so many of them.
that Kappa has ears.
yeah, it's a
Kappa cat.
it's from Dota, I believe. It's a Meepo Kappa, Mappa Kappa Kipo. Anyway, damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say about Pokemon. No, yeah, that's right. Okay, you know how you can have the XP share thing, like you can turn it off, whatever. But
That's the best feature of this game. Actually.
okay, so I enjoy that, but I hate when because if I just got to the point where you get to like pick another starter Pokemon. Like I just didn't get there. I've been there for a bit, but
Yes,
it gives you
right.
another low level Pokemon, just something you don't use. I hate going against a trainer that has like higher leveled stuff, and then beating him. It's like, oh, you got 2,000 experience. Like whatever, just leveled up, wants to learn something. Then goes to the next one, wants to learn something, wants to learn. Then you're just like, oh my god, just fucking. You spend like 10 minutes after a fight.
Yeah, but it's that or slowly
Yeah.
grind up each Pokemon
Yeah.
individually.
I find that I don't know. I just want to say I enjoy the game, but I feel like it's always slowing me down. Sort of like it's good things that I don't hate it that much, but I feel every time I try to play.
So Luchadora is from the one I have.
Yeah.
Luchadora is from a North American cart
Okay,
from someone named Nigel.
Oh, thank you, Nigel.
That's pretty sweet.
I'm
It
gonna
actually,
break.
I have some Japanese Pokemon, and it like depending on what like
Yeah.
localization of the game, there's symbols by their name.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
So
awesome.
you can
Now-
actually see who like where it's from.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I really just want to buy a 2DS
I have a Japanese Ralts.
and just break the market. That's all I want to do now. Let's just try and break that market.
It's
That's it,
only
that's all I
going to
wanna
cost
do.
you about
I need the
$150.
most battery life.
Yeah, just give me the most battery life. Let me break this market. You know, I'm gonna fucking train up for like a month and just collect everything, and then all at once, I'm just gonna flood the market. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have like 1,000 Pokemon, and I'm just gonna flood it.
The kind of coolest thing about the Wonder Trade is that when you're breeding in that game, you're usually so deep in that game that you're trying to get a Pokemon with the correct nature.
Okay.
And what a nature does is makes one stat worse and one stat better.
Yeah.
So if you're breeding like a Torchic, say, you probably want it to have a high attack stat and a low, I don't know what else. Like so you're going for a specific nature, but when you're breeding and you hatch an egg, you only get to see what the nature is once you've hatched it.
Oh yeah.
So you end up having all these extra Torchics that you're like, okay, well, these are just going to sit in this box unless I release them. So now that's kind of a rare exclusive Pokemon. So you can go like, okay, well, I'm just put this on a Wonder Trade. You make other people really happy because they get this like weird exclusive Pokemon, and you get rid of your garbage.
So could I breed a really shitty Pokemon and give it the worst stats ever, and then just continually breed that so that
If
all
you want to
these-
go that deep, yes.
When you breed a Pokemon, what level does it become?
One.
Like then it's okay.
So
that's pretty sweet.
I could just make like
That's
1,000.
what I've kind of realized because a lot of like the cooler ones I'm getting are level 1s.
Okay,
I gave that Fennekin to my brother, by the way,
that's fine.
because you weren't
How's
playing enough Pokemon.
3DS working?
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
Good. Didn't
All
get
right,
smashed.
I'm I gotta do something terrible.
You buy a 3DS just to ruin people's lives?
Yeah.
Worth it. No.
I actually really want, like, you don't understand. There's this yearning in my chest to.
It's gonna get worse every time because I'm not done with Pokemon yet. I'm gonna start talking about this next week.
Yeah. I'll try to play more of it if I remember to.
But yeah, that's how I kind of picked up on the like people are breeding and giving them
I
away.
wonder
because
how-
I'm getting some level 1s of the cooler Pokemon.
I wonder how long it would take for me to get up enough Pokemon to ruin the Wonder Trade.
It would take a long
yeah,
time
I
because
think it
even
would
the
take a
people
long
that are
time. There's so many
breeding
people
and
playing.
like making like boxes of level 1s, a box is 30 Pokemon
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
And just trading them away on the Wonder Trade are doing like a good thing to the service, and they have way more time to put into this than you do.
Very true.
The nice thing about it is that every time when you Wonder Trade someone, it puts them in your acquaintances, then a little
Yeah.
bottom thing. So if, say,
if you're a shithead.
what?
So-
If you're a shithead and you just keep trading stuff, everybody's gonna have you in their acquaintance and be like, "Fuck this guy, man."
well, I have like 100 acquaintances because
Oh,
I've just
okay.
been Wonder Trading. Like that scroll bar is real tiny. Just oh yeah.
I didn't
How
even
long?
know.
How many
But
acquaintances can
say
you get?
say you get like say you notice someone is trading away those ones that they've been breeding,
Mhm.
maybe you can contact them on acquaintances and say, hey, can I get a couple more of these? Just for like,
Can you send actual
whatever?
messages?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So I really
How,
hope
how long are the messages?
if I do
actually?
decide to
They're
do
only,
this,
I think they're only like 15 characters or
Okay.
something. Like, they're not long.
just get hate mail.
Yeah, you could get hate mail.
Fuck.
Just 15 character fuck.
That sounds. That doesn't sound like something
Gross.
that would be in Pokemon, but yes, sure.
All right. What have you been playing, Kumar?
Are we done with Pokemon?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
no more Pokemon
There's going to be
questions?
more for the next few weeks until the PS4 comes out, so yes.
Oh yeah, the
That's
PS4 is
for
coming out.
No, I didn't say next week it's coming out. I mean, like in the next few weeks.
Few
I
weeks,
mean,
yeah.
What's
Yeah.
the matter with you?
Hey,
Kumar,
time traveling Riccio. What's up?
Lay it down. What you got?
Lay us down. Lay us. Lay us. Lay us.
All right,
Go.
so
Leia.
I played a bunch more Terraria,
Okay.
All right.
which was fun.
You're playing on the
because
PC,
I
right?
Stopped dying instantly, and realized that if I'm going to dig, I probably shouldn't go somewhere dark without some sort of light.
All
Okay.
right.
So I'm learning the mechanics of Terraria, which is cool. Played some more Duke Nukem 3D Megaton Edition.
Wait, are you playing Terraria on the PC or is it on the PS3?
on the PC.
It's on the only thing it is
It's on the
is
Vita.
a Vita.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Which
Duke
makes me
and
sad
Terraria
because I
right
would
now.
play that game on the Vita.
Yeah, so would I.
What about your iPhones?
No.
No.
Screw that shit.
Nice try.
I'm going to actually play it more when it comes out on the Vita.
Okay. Yeah, of
I
course.
think I'd probably prefer it on that type of a platform, just because then you can literally just pick it up and go whenever.
Yeah.
Also, platinum trophies. Most
Is
likely.
there
Don't
platinum?
say that.
Why would they not?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Pla-
but I feel like Terraria would be a game that would just eat up so much of your time.
I don't
That
think you realize how much is in Terraria, Kumar.
Well, that's the thing. Like I'm kind of figuring it out as I go. That I'm only kind of grazing the surface right now,
Yeah.
and that I'm sure it's going to get really, really deep.
Like there's an actual end game.
Oh, really?
And like it's
It's kind of why people compare it to like kind of Castlevania, because there's like more equipment to get and more traversal techniques and like
But it
more
also-
bosses and stuff.
Hard mode's different, right? Like hard
But-
mode unlocks
yeah,
a bunch of gear and stuff.
well it from what I remember is it shoves different ore into the ground everywhere, which you can go find. As
Okay.
well as it introduce other places, which I won't say because that's the cool thing is being like, oh no way, that's in the game. But it introduces like new biomes and new areas that you can kind of just be like, oh shit, that's there, and then find more things. From what I've heard, I've never actually gotten to hard mode. I've gotten to like the boss of hard mode, but then stopped playing for some reason. I don't remember why.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Weird.
So I played that. Played, like I said, Duke Nukem 3D.
yeah. How
there-
much more did you play of Duke Nukem 3D?
I probably only played about an hour or something, but that's all you really need for a game like that.
Yeah.
Did they
to
like
get some enjoyment
re-release
out
it
of
on PC?
No,
that-
I don't think so. I don't
What's,
think they
what's this
released it.
Megaton edition you were talking about?
Megaton Edition has, and here, let me actually open it up real quick. Okay, so there's Duke Nukem 3D, Duke Nukem 3D Classic,
Oh, it's
Duke
like
It Out
a-
in DC,
it's like a
Duke-
So what's that?
Nuclear
Duke
Winter,
in 3D
and
in
then Duke
DC?
Caribbean Life's a Beach. It has all of them.
What's the
Life's a Beach is actually hilarious, and I kind of want to play that on cast.
oh god?
Oh, that sounds
Are
great.
those any
So
of the
much-
2D ones or
No, I don't think it. No, these ones are all the 3D ones.
okay?
So 3D Classic is literally just I want to say it's the exact same edition as when it was released back in like '96
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
Oh, okay.
And then Megaton Edition is the one that's actually got like polish to it, where they've reintroduced like newer control, or not reintroduced, but introduced rather more seamless controls. It
like
plays
kind of
like
like
a-
that Xbox version.
Yeah, I think it's the Xbox version, pretty much.
Yeah.
yeah, it
with
must
like
be.
the
I'm
rewind
sure.
thing and
Yeah, all the recording. That's true. I forgot about that.
I'm really not even sure what Duke It Out in DC is. I haven't tried that yet.
That sounds fucking phenomenal though.
Nuclear Winter is hilarious. So I started it
Duke.
I think a couple days back, and basically you play through levels backwards.
All right.
But the thing is, everything is all winter themed. So a lot of the enemies are literally snowmen who pitch snowballs at you.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
There's a tank where there's a snowman in it, and he's yelling at you while he's shooting tank shells at you.
That sounds
Wait,
phenomenal.
hold on. Did you say it's Nuclear Winter or?
Duke Nuclear Winter.
Oh,
I was
But,
really
I was
hoping.
like, wait, if it's Nuclear Winter, that's fucking amazing.
And then Duke Caribbean Life's a Beach is just that whole thing is just such a joke.
I almost want to say I think I've seen the trailer for Megaton Edition, and I remember it just having like the Duke Nukem like explosion thing that just like kept coming on screen after it introduced anything.
Well, the Caribbean one is funny because all the weapons
oh,
are
that
replaced
trailer.
with like beach weapons.
Oh
Okay.
really?
Yeah, so like your pistol is literally just a water pistol.
Oh wow.
Your grenades are pineapples.
That
what
sounds.
else you got?
That sounds
Like
phenomenal.
Got a poison dart gun which replaces the triple barrel machine gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your shotgun is a super soaker.
Nice.
It sounds
It's a lot of-
great.
It's just cool. That game is fun to play.
Have you guys watched Kumar play Duke Nukem yet?
No.
No.
It's quite phenomenal.
I've gotten good at that game over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned it
That's
last
years I've
week.
felt playing that game, so I've gotten good at it.
It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick.
What else? So aside from that, there's two big things that I started playing this week.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah,
go on.
I want to start with the one that right now has made me so happy I don't entirely have the words to explain it. So Dan gifted me CounterStrike Global Offensive.
Okay.
It's
and,
wonderful, Dan. Thank you.
How do you enjoy it?
I fucking love this game.
I told you. It's weird because like I used to play the old ones as well, and I didn't like Source that much. But getting into CSGO was like, this is perfect.
My only complaint with Source was that the hitboxes feel different. They felt different.
Yeah, they feel really
And-
different.
Yeah, they feel real.
They had real good feels.
Yeah. So I felt like that took away from what I got really good at and what I enjoyed.
Yeah.
And it felt almost floaty to a certain extent. I really loved the new skins, and I mean the visuals were awesome. I loved the fidelity of the game,
Yeah.
and even just the redone maps and whatnot. Everything was really cool. I loved seeing Counter-Strike in the Source engine.
Yeah.
But it didn't play the way that Counter-Strike played.
You know what I miss from Source though after playing CSGO? It's
Yep.
just the random interactable shit like barrels that you get stuck in or shoot and go make them fly across the map and shit. Like just those really dumb things I miss. But I'm also glad they're not in CSGO because they were super
Yeah.
distracting.
Yeah.
But especially when you're trying to crouch near them and you're like clipping through them and shit. But
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
So on the flip side of that, CS:GO is what I remember CS being.
Yeah.
So I've played. I think I was telling you guys earlier. So I've played 3 competitive matches that I was finally able to get into.
Yeah.
First one lost by 1. Second one tied. Or sorry, second one won, and third one tied.
Okay.
But I've been on top by a long shot every time. So it almost feels like I've never left playing Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
And I mean, it could be because I'm getting paired with scrubs or whatever, but it's a game that it still stays so true to what 1.6 was for
Yeah.
me, anyways. But it's just a new game. It feels new yet it's not kind of thing. So I'm really glad that I'm kind of back into it, and I'm really looking forward to finally being able to play with you guys. I still don't know what the hell's going on with those network issues though.
Yeah, that was weird. So what happened is that Devin and I always play
3
Counter-Strike.
hours, man. I had a 3-hour penalty.
Well, that's what I'm. So Devin and I were always trying to play Counter-Strike. And we're like, oh my god, Kumar has it. Let's get him in on this. So we started a party, and then we're like, hey, let's go into a competitive match. First, no, that was okay. We played with Dan as well this week, but we'll talk about his weird fucking thing that he managed to do with the game after.
Oh yeah.
But so Devin and I are like, hey, let's get Kumar in there. We loaded up. We go into competitive. We're just like in there. We're like, why do we have a bot on our team? What's going on? Of course, Kumar didn't have a mic, so he messaged us like, yo guys, I can't get into the game. And if you don't join a game or if you leave a game, you get like a 30-minute cooldown from being able to matchmake again. And apparently it keeps getting worse the more and more times you leave, because the second time we tried and he still couldn't connect. Yeah, you got like a 2-hour-long fucking
Well, I
matchmaking.
tried a third
Jesus.
Yeah.
time, so I had 30 minutes, 2 hours, and then a 3-hour penalty.
Oh
That
my god,
sucks.
that's ridiculous. So, but the weird thing is that yeah, when he tries to join on us, it doesn't work. But when he just plays solo, it just goes in, which doesn't make any sense to me. But
Though I must say, I kind of like that Kumar keeps like trying to join in because the people we get placed with,
I've like never played the game
oh
before.
my god, I feel bad for them.
Because Kumar's rating is technically, hey, he's left 3 games. Let's put him against like assholes. And then you have Devin and I who are actually decent at the game going against those.
I got my
people.
rank.
Yeah.
I got my rank. I'm
What do you rank?
Silver elite.
yeah, the highest silver.
What's a rank?
How many silvers are there?
Can you get it through
There's like
F1?
4 silvers or something.
Through F1.
Auto buy.
No, you
Oh,
It's,
okay.
do you just get ranked
I like
one
that you guys
time and
don't
then you've
even
got
know
to
what that
earn
key
your
is.
way up through that, or
You've
how's
got so what happens is after you're done your 10 matches, you'll get a rank. So if you've dominated those matches, you'll start in gold. Like I started in gold 1, and then I went down to silver master because I kept losing when I was playing with skin. And then we went back up, and then I've been kind of climbing. So what happens is you get assigned a rank, and if you do worse, you'll slowly make your way to the bottom silver. The better you do, you'll make your way into gold, and like gold Nova 1, 2, 3. Like you'll just keep going up until you become general.
it's like Guardian.
yeah, and with AKs and shit.
No,
and-
with M4s, and then you get like World Guardian or Master or something like that. That's got like an actual world in the center of the icon.
No, the world is the world elite. That's after. But you
Oh.
have the Guardian. I think is the one with the bird.
No, it's got
The
like
eagle?
wings.
It's like an eagle
It's got
with, like-
wings,
with, like,
and it's got
AKs and
no, it's M4s that like you get one this way, and then you get like 2 cross, and then you get
Crisscrossing.
one with like wings, and then you have another one with a fucking eagle behind it, which is really sweet.
And then you're part of the global elite, which
Yeah.
is the intense shit.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But
I think it's really, I don't know, that I played a match where I was ranked against Riccio's level 3 golds, and then I was also ranked against 2 guardian dudes, and it was just like,
They just shit kick you?
oh my fucking lord, that was just a punishing match. And it really sucked too, because I was the best on my team, and it just was not good. Like people would run and like peek out of the corners when guys had ops, like just waiting for people to do that. It just
there was
Wasn't
there's
good.
one dude who had a sniper rifle and he aims at a guy and instead of firing switches to his knife and then gets shot in the face. We're like, well, that's a weird thing to do. And realized 3 was shoot.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was not good.
So
But
all in all, I'm really, really liking it.
yeah, it's good. I'm
And,
glad you do.
I think it's I.
It's just good to get back into it for me. I remember.
I
sounds
think
stupid,
it's
but
alright.
I remember the old days of CS.
No, I definitely feel you, Kumar. I get
like
that
the
same
changes, too.
feeling.
The changes in the maps are kind of cool.
Though I've kind of reached this pinnacle of like I have all the skins I could ever want,
Yeah.
and now when I get like crates and stuff, I'm like, it's just
Oh, I can unlock another gun skin.
Yo, bro, I'll take your crates.
you want them?
Sure.
Don't
Alright.
spend money on it, Kumar. Kumar, don't.
I gave a skin to Dan.
You did.
And I gave a skin to
Give me an M4.
I gave
Kumar.
3 to Kumar.
what you.
What's an M4?
Actually, guys, I have a funny story for you about Train.
All right.
Okay.
So I used to play. So Train was one of the maps that we played the most when I was playing in Cal.
Okay.
And so, for anyone who doesn't know, Cal was the Cyber Athletes League. I don't really know
Yeah.
what it is now. I think it's been replaced by Major League Gaming.
Yeah.
Correct
There's
me
some
if I'm
other
wrong.
smaller ones. Yeah, there's some
Yeah.
weird ones. So
But anyways, I was playing Cal for a long time, and so Train was one of the maps that came up very frequently.
Yeah.
And so there are times when like you can in CS, one of the things that I got really good at is that you can hold W down.
Mhm.
So and while you're running, you can type a message out to your team if you're not if you're not chatting with them.
Yeah.
So we would do this from time to time, even when we were competing, and so I kind of just retained doing that. So I was doing this, and I remember the map really, really well, so I could control myself without even really moving the mouse.
Yep.
But what I didn't realize was how different it is in Go.
Yeah.
So I'm running, and I turn this little corner, which I thought there was going to be stairs going down, but it turns out there was a wall, and that wall is closer to the T spawn than I thought it was.
Oh my god.
So I ran into this wall, and there's 3 CTs just looking at me. And the funny thing is that I kind of scrambled to shoot at them, and I got one shot off, and I clipped the dude in front of me in the face, but they lit me up like Christmas. But it made me laugh because I was so taken back by what had just happened to me.
Yeah.
You just
The
weren't
fact
prepared.
that I thought, for whatever reason, I thought those stairs were still going to be there, and that wall wasn't.
And there's also times where you're used to the 1.6 maps and such, where you'll go down a hallway, you're like, oh, I'm totally protected. If I look down here, and you're like, whoa, how long has there
Nope.
been a new hallway behind me?
Yep, not the case.
Yeah, that'll happen.
But yeah, I'm liking that game. I'm hoping we'll be able to actually get into a match together.
I hope so. Yeah.
We got into, what's weird is that it was only the competitive that we couldn't get into.
Yeah, we
We
could.
got into a casual match just fine.
Yeah, casual matches, gun games, and death matches, no problem.
Can you play
Yeah.
the like standard CounterStrike like bomb thing?
Yeah.
in casual.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
However,
Okay.
it's 8 on 8, which it's 10 on 10 or something.
Yeah,
it's
it's-
really hectic. And
becomes a real
Isn't
big
it still 10 on 10, even in competitive?
No,
No.
10 on
Five on
competitive is
five.
5
yeah.
on 5,
Yeah, it's
right?
5 on
Yeah.
5.
Oh, sorry, I'm stupid. 10 on, never mind. Yeah, so it's 10 total versus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I bought the Operation Bravo map pack. And I decided that I would try out some of those matches in casual.
Yeah.
There's this one called Agency, which is like a skyrise or a high rise, and it's 2-floored. And I didn't get to actually play as a terrorist, so I don't know that layout. But all I got to play was a counter terrorist. My God, that is a great level. I really want to play that in like a competitive setting. But with 10 people rushing you, there was one dude who ricocheted a grenade off of a corner, bounced into a room, and killed half the team in one go.
Yeah, there's some really if you watch
One go.
if you watch
Global
One
offensive.
Global offensive.
if you watch pro players play, that's a really hard thing to say. It's really messed up to see some grenade throws. You're just like he's running out of like spawn and like throwing in the water. Like why the fuck did he do that? And you realize it like ricochets twice and lands perfectly where you're going and provides cover. You're just like, Okay, gotta make a mental note of that one. And
Can you do that with auto buy?
yeah, you could.
Yeah.
If it buys grenades, does it buy grenades? Dan?
No.
No.
Then
Can't
no.
do it. So Dan, you also played CounterStrike Go. You got into it, and you enjoyed
played on
F1 the game.
The Brazilian servers.
Yeah, we invite Dan into playing, and
I
then
played 3 matches of Counter-Strike, 2 competitive
Yeah.
and 1 that arms race thing that we did.
okay. So the one match that we invite Dan into puts us into like a European crazy server with
Okay, whoa, you're skipping part of the story.
each
here.
one of us having 200 ping. It was horrible.
Well, we played the arms race first.
Yeah.
And then you guys tried to switch to competitive.
Yeah.
And then what happened to me?
I don't remember that part.
That picture I sent? You don't remember that?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, right. The glitch I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Okay,
What was the glitch?
so we get into a match. We try to search for a match, and then it says Dan is joining D-Dust, even though the picture it's showing is some other fucking map. And we're like, we're not in a game. Like, what? What is going on? He's like, oh wait, no, it's just changed to another map now. We're like, we're just in the lobby.
That was the best
I don't even know what's
fucking
happening.
thing ever.
Somehow I started loading a map called Dust 2 that was not
Dust at all.
Dust at all.
It
We were
shoots.
loading Aztec. No,
No, it
shoot.
shoots from. It
Yeah.
was not even the same game mode. Like it was loading something really fucked.
But I got into that loading screen by clicking join your lobby.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's just really weird. Like Devin and I have been playing for a while. I haven't even been playing for a while with like Skin and some other people, and we've never encountered like any weird glitches like that. Especially not any connection issues like Kumar's been having.
Yeah, so it's really weird.
But you guys just start up in 1 week and fuck everything up.
It's pretty wonderful.
It's pretty good.
That game has an auto buy button.
Yeah, that's all Dan's using.
Actually, that's one of my only complaints
Really?
Is there an auto
about
buy?
that game. Yeah, is the auto or not? Sorry, not the auto buy, but just the buy menu in general.
Really?
What's the buy
So
menu?
I'm pretty sure.
Do you
and
use
I
your
said this-
mouse?
I think no. I use keys, but
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I said this to you guys in a text or something. But even to this day, I can probably recite back the entire buy menu from 1.6.
Yeah.
So when when a match would start, I would buy everything really quickly just using keys.
Yeah.
But the wheel has changed the layout of all those keys.
They're actually most of them are the same. The only thing that's different is the before you'd have to do like B8 for the grenades.
Well, the assault rifles are both different. Or sorry, the AK was still it'd be B42
Yeah.
on 1.6.
Yeah.
The M4 was B43.
Oh
The
yeah, okay,
AUG
now the
was
M4.
B44.
Yeah.
The equipment was Kevlar and helmet was B82.
Yeah.
And then 2 flash, an HE and the diffuse were all in the same menu.
Yeah.
So it was B83, B83, B84, B86.
Yeah.
What?
And so I used to do that really, really quick.
What's weird about I don't know if it's weird for you, but remember how in 1.6 you could also buy like you have to buy primary and secondary ammo, or like you could like period and comma to like buy certain clips and stuff.
Yeah.
This one, the fact that it's all it's kind of helpful every round.
I prefer it the way that it is now.
yeah,
But
so you don't forget to be like, oh fuck guys, I didn't buy any amp ammo.
yeah.
This game
I'll
sounds way more complicated than I have even seen.
That's 1.6 we're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now everything's like
Auto fills
Yeah.
you.
and the funny thing, you haven't played any casual matches, have you, Kumar?
Yeah, I played a bunch of casual because remember I had
Oh, that's right.
I had penalties inflicted on me.
Yeah.
But have you tried the taser yet?
Yeah,
Okay, so I wanted to make sure
And
that you.
it made me laugh
It's
so
so
hard.
dumb. It's so fucking dumb.
What
but I
does
love
it
It
do?
made me laugh like you wouldn't even.
It's just an
believe.
insta kill at like fucking short range. It has like no range, but if you get in range and you shoot it, it just kills a guy.
Wonderful.
It's just out. And you can't use that in competitive. That's why.
Ah,
I kind of wish you could use it in competitive just to piss people off.
Yeah,
that would be ridiculous.
but yeah. Other than that, it's pretty. I love playing that game. It's
Actually,
pretty-
Sompy, you'll appreciate this. So, I didn't know that there was a Molotov until
Oh.
Yeah.
until a couple days ago,
and
or until I
incinerator.
started playing kind of thing. So, sure enough, I start up as a terrorist, and I look at all the equipment, and I see Molotov, and I'm like, okay, so for the sake of keeping in line with everything that I've said to you guys over the years, the first thing I bought I didn't even have enough money for a gun, but I bought a Molotov. So I had my Glock and a Molotov. And 2 guys roll up mid in Dust 2,
Yeah.
and I whipped the Molotov and I smoked the first guy in the face, and the splash messed up the second guy enough that I was able to just clip him down. But it was one of these moments that I just kind of stopped doing what I was doing, and I said, okay, I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
You know what I wish?
This game is going to be great.
I wish one of us was really talented in making maps, because if we could get like every time Kumar's like we got to Molotov it, whether it's
Yeah.
like a company or something, just as a joke, if we were so good at
Makes me
making
sound like such a terrible person.
or if we can make just like a shitty building that has like just a logo we can keep changing, like oh no,
And just like make
Naughty
a
Dog
gif
messed
of it.
up this week. It's just not, and then you have just Kumar just like playing CounterStrike, just make a gif of that over and over. That actually be pretty much borderline terrorist sounding to like
Yeah.
recreate a building. But anyway, point is, I think it would be funny a little bit with Kumar.
You're on
Though-
an NSA watch list right now.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, NSA.
That's okay. I've been on their watch list for years.
So Kumar. There was another moment where it was in one of those matches where you dropped out that we were playing against really
Thanks,
low level people. Kumar, or I think it was the second last round.
Yeah.
Riccio had an op, and I bought a Mag 7,
Yeah.
and my Mag 7 is my
Oh.
stack track.
Yeah.
Just like on Dust 2, just roll up long, like just running towards double doors. Jump, shoot a dude in the head, jump back over the door again. Riccio shoots underneath me while I'm
Between his legs.
like while I'm jumping and loading, cleared like the whole team in one go. It's
He's, like,
ridiculous.
he's hopping back and forth. He's like headshot, and I'm like the second he ran out of ammo, I'm like, got you, dude. Don't worry. He just keeps hopping back and forth. Just
Like
clearing.
they didn't know what to do. They did not know what to do. They're like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. It's perfect. You should drop out of more games and let us play against
man.
scrub people.
Just don't. You don't have to play for multiple hours. If it's late, just
Actually,
like go drop.
You know what's kind of cool about the competitive side?
Yeah.
Is that I actually got matched back with someone that I'd played my first match with.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so I see this guy and I'm like, what the hell? And he was awesome. The guy was calling everything out, and I don't like talking during a game. CS is an exception for most part,
Yeah.
for
Same.
the most part,
Same.
but I didn't have a mic with me. So the guy was calling everything out, and I again, like he understood if I said BD in mid, he'd understand that was bomb down in mid kind of thing. Like he got whatever I was sending him.
Yeah.
So we played really, really well together, and it was just cool that we got matched up despite it being competitive and us not really chatting about it otherwise.
Yeah. I don't know.
His name was A Noob.
There are these moments where you end up getting a great team, and they all have mics, and they're all laughing and joking. And whether you get stomped or you're stomping someone, it's still just fun and happy and like laughing. Like I played a competitive match and we were just getting rocked. I think it was like 14 to like 7. Like there was no way we could come back from it. So what we decided was nobody buy anything. Everybody just buy armor and just rush B on. Wow, mattress just came in.
Well, see, I feel like
Just rush B with on Inferno with knives
With a mattress, yeah.
with a mattress. We actually ended up winning the match with knives, just rushing B.
well, I
And
feel like that would have been the case if I was able to join you guys.
Yeah.
like
like it was-
just it has this great sense of satisfaction when you get a great team. And
Well, when I heard you guys, so when all of us were actually in game, and I heard yourself, Riccio, and Jay just chatting over the mic, like I could see how fun that would be.
I felt so bad because you're like, man, I can't connect. Like, what's going on? And then we're just like having the greatest time.
yeah, it
inside.
sounded hilarious. It sounded
Like,
like you guys
oh.
were having a whole lot of fun.
I'm so sorry. Bot George was really helpful though.
The
Yeah,
you know what's funny? Is
great with that auto shotty. Just
you know
running.
they added decoy grenades in CSGO.
Yeah,
They're kind of pointless when you use them solo, but me and Devin were playing a match where it's funny. We're like, okay, everybody just fucking buy a decoy and just whip it all to the same location. And like I realized, like, man, if
that's
everybody does that,
horrible.
everybody just starts hearing gunshots in the middle of the map. You're like, holy fuck, there must like
Well,
that's
that-
not a decoy. There was shit going down.
That worked for us.
Yeah, it was weird. It was like, man, we should, okay.
And we just
alright.
hucked them all right down mid.
And it was not like we all threw them in the same direction. It was just like in that general direction, just gunshots. It was pretty great.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it was pretty amazing.
It was enjoyable.
I want you to be able to play around with Dan, Riccio, and I.
Yeah.
Because Dan is just hilarious when he plays.
I want to be able to play it too.
Because he just.
Distractingly
Is that another
amazing.
Yeah.
Box spring, I believe.
Just dragging in shit.
Worth it.
It's great.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thank you, Tall Riccio.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
CounterStrike.
Okay, wait. What was talking about?
You're the
Unfunny
greatest.
Because why?
Oh, because whenever you're like the last one on the map or something, you just always sound surprised when you kill someone in the mic. Like, oh, that killed that dude. Like, it's just like shock that you think, oh my god, I actually killed someone.
I want to point out that the very first match of Counter-Strike that I've ever played was with this guy from work and like three
Which
of his
Counter-Strike
friends.
was this?
This is
CSGO.
Counter-Strike Go.
Oh, that was the one you were talking. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
So the very first match that I played, the second round,
Yeah.
everyone got killed but 2 people on the other team and me.
Yeah.
And I planted the bomb and killed the 2 of them when they came in to get it. And I was like, yeah! And proceeded to do total shit for the rest of that fucking match.
I watched that match. I was spectating
Yeah.
that. It was real bad. I mean, you did a great job. I just
So confusing. I have no idea. I don't
I
know.
don't understand.
But yeah, anyways, do
Shall
you want to keep talking about CounterStrike or just?
No,
No,
do
actually,
you have
yeah,
anything else,
Counter-Strike.
Kumar?
I'm done for the most
Auto-buy
part.
menu?
I'll leave it
Okay,
at I
fine.
hope that I'll be able to play with you guys.
Dan, explain yourself how you play Counter-Strike. Explain to everybody,
round starts,
sorry.
I hit F1 and then I shoot things.
So what does F1 do, Dan?
Auto buys.
What is it usually auto buy? Just a random gun and armor? Is that
Whatever it can afford.
and
It actually knows not to buy anything on the first round.
okay?
Which you
Okay.
said, Dan, you never buy on the first round.
'Cause
And then I said, auto buy didn't get me anything. So
It realizes that the person mashing F1 probably isn't the best, so it won't go ahead and buy them a deagle. It won't go ahead and buy them stuff that is like next
So would you
level
have, like,
tactics.
$300 or $400 in the first round?
You have 800.
You have 800 and the Deagle's
See, I don't even know.
800.
Most
All I
people-
know is that if we lose, I usually get an MP7. If we win, I get an M4. That's
That's
Jeez.
your tactic.
um,
It's pretty wonderful, actually.
the only thing is, like, I know some people in the first round don't normally buy a grenade because you don't realize that when you don't have armor and you get hit by one of those things, you're like, I have 20 health left and we haven't even seen anybody yet. Fuck, and that's pretty intense. But,
Yeah. I don't know.
you didn't have to deal with any of that.
That game's real
no,
good.
I don't even know like what it like. As soon as I have an M4,
Yeah.
it'll just start replenishing armor, and it
Yeah.
won't do it buy anything else. It'll just save the money.
Which is
So it
good.
only goes so far.
But
Pretty
But
smart.
I kind of like that because then it's just I don't really have to. I can just play
I-
the shooting part. I don't really have to pay attention to the rest.
at
of
one point when you get a little bit better at the shooting part, you might find yourself enjoying certain guns over other ones that you might want to try and focus on buying those
It's
instead.
just like the MP7 and MP4.
MP7 is, you know what, I never.
So it bought me a
Surprisingly good.
It bought me a Galil
Yeah,
once.
I
I
think it's pretty
don't know
intense.
why.
That's the terrorist gun.
Damn.
The terrorist equivalent of what though?
It's like
famous.
the shittier AK. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
FAMAS or famous, whatever.
I know
FAMAS.
what- I've never bought a
4-1,
FAMAS.
B41.
B41, B42.
No, B42 is AK and M4.
I know.
Okay. When I'm on terrorist,
Yeah.
I've gotten an AK. Does terrorist have MP7 as well?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then on counter terrorist, I've gotten M4 and MP7, but for some reason once on the terrorist it bought me a Galil. I don't know why.
It's a cheaper AK, so maybe you had more than enough to buy an SMG and just not enough to buy an AK.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just the one.
I-
It worked out that way once.
I don't
Maybe.
understand how the auto buy stuff works because I've never used it. So
I didn't even know there
I'm
was
afraid
auto
to use
buy.
it.
That's how much I use it.
there's been auto buy
The-
since I believe
the
Condition
story
Zero.
behind why I use auto buy is because I was in the middle of shit is going down in this house.
Yeah, I
Actually,
don't
there's
know.
auto buy in 1.6.
Was there auto buy in 1.6?
Yeah, but it would auto buy what you last purchased.
Oh yeah, it
Uh,
was rebuy. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So, well, what auto buy does is kind of Kumar in this game. I don't know if you've ever pressed F1. You probably haven't.
I haven't.
Because
No.
it buys
Good.
you just like kind of a preset of weapons that you can afford.
Oh.
So
okay.
people that don't really understand what the fuck you're supposed to do can just hit auto buy and it'll buy you like
Decent stuff,
equipment
yeah.
for the money that you have. And also it knows not to buy anything in the first round.
Smart.
That's pretty good.
But the reason I used it is because I joined a match.
Yeah.
And I asked my buddy Sean from work, like, how do you buy things? And he said that you should just hit the buy menu. And I couldn't figure it out. So, first round,
Yeah.
and I got killed doing this, I was.
Go on, but it's the first round. You open up the
video
options.
version. So I ran through the like. I was running through like the keys to press for stuff.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, the F1 for auto buy is further up on the scroll
Yeah.
than whatever. I don't know what it is to open up the buy menu. I don't
B.
know what the
B.
key is.
It's B.
Okay, this is the first time hearing of this. Because I said auto buy F1, I went great, closed it, and started playing the round.
It's wonderful.
That's it. What do you?
I don't know.
Nothing. Just clicking links. Just clicking links from the chat. So what
That's
else
it.
have you been playing, Kumar?
How to
You-
buy
I think
CounterStrike.
you were talking about.
Yeah, there's another big game that I started this week,
Yeah.
and I have to say I'm hooked on this one too. So I started Persona 4 Golden
Okay.
this week, and
That was me clapping
Okay.
for audio
yeah,
listeners.
this game's pretty wicked. I like being a high school kid again.
Okay.
I'm gonna bang the shit out of Yukiko.
Wow, that was racy.
That seems pretty intense.
The game's awesome though. What is?
Don't worry about it,
What's going on
Kumar.
over there?
Just keep rolling. So how far did you actually get in Persona 4 then?
I am 8 hours in. 8 or 9 hours in.
What, in less spoilery terms, what are you doing?
I am. So do you guys like? Do you know?
Because
should
you can. Okay, first of all, what difficulty are you playing on?
I'm playing on hard
Oh,
or whatever
okay.
was right above normal.
Wow. All right. So
you're
get
gonna
ready for
just-
some grinding later, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Because you have to
Don't worry,
grind.
yeah,
you
I
have to
know.
grind some on normal.
Really?
I'm sure
so
you do. Yeah.
hard must be worse.
Sorry, the chat is. Who are these people? I can't.
Well,
You
no
guys
one's
have
seen
got
any
to
of
watch
these
the
guys'
video version of
voice.
this. If you guys are on the audio version, it is. If you want to know what those weird sounds are happening,
We can't explain it.
there's none.
Why this night?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. So you've been playing Persona 4. So yeah, where are you?
Yeah,
You're trying to
I
find
want to hear
the
where
spoiler-
you are,
Yeah. So
but
the
without
story
spoilers because
summed up is that
Riccio
people
will
are
play it one day.
disappearing. There's this weird mystery
Never
kind of going on around town, and
Are people dying?
you, along with some buddies from school, have found a way to
Shoot
potentially
yourself in
rectify the
head.
situation and save some bros and sisses.
Brosivs, if you will.
Yeah, so you found some ways to, or found a way rather, to save some of these people, and so the whole story is right now, anyways, unfolding as to how that takes place and who you got to save, who gets involved.
How
all
many
this
party
stuff.
members do you have? How about that as a non-spoiler
Because you're-
thing?
he's
Because you
just
really
fucking
don't
re-
understand
He's
what
just
I
saying
asked.
the story. I zoned
I have
out,
three,
thankfully.
well, I figured this would lend itself to what I'm doing.
How
right?
many party members do you have?
I have 3 party members and a fox.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
And
What
so
does the fox say?
the fox actually isn't.
Yep.
It's not a party member. I shouldn't have said that. But
The fox
anyways,
says
I've
yep.
got 3 party members.
The fox says yep.
I'm saving
Devin.
someone, or in the process of trying to
It says
save
yep.
someone right now.
Okay. All right.
But the game's cool. It's a different take on Pokemon, pretty much.
That's why I kind of enjoy SMT 4. Comma.
Is that kind of the same?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same, but it's a bit more intense.
Well,
than
actually,
Persona.
Persona 4 is Shin Megami Tensei Persona
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Right? That's the name of the game.
But the actual Shin Megami Tensei series is a little bit more
I gotta say
complicated.
this.
Oh.
Forever Skeptical is awesome. He says, "Tall Riccio and Glasses Riccio. Together they form the bed man. They will build the fuck out of your bed."
Nice.
That's awesome. Anyways, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No worries.
Well, you interrupted yourself.
Yeah,
so...
Kumar. Jeez.
You were talking about SMT, you asshole.
And how it's SMT Persona 4 is what the game.
It's in the same vein as all those games. Like Persona is part of that. It's not its own thing. Although they kind of have separated that
Yeah.
as of recently. They just kind of call it Persona now.
There was actually this picture that was on Reddit. There was like just pretty much every Atlas game. It was like Shin Megami Tensei Persona, and just like all the like Devil Summoner, like just fucking every name. And then
Yeah.
at the bottom was like Cross Fire Emblem, because there's just Fire Emblem for that series. But yeah, I found that a little funny. But you're enjoying Persona 4 though?
I am, yeah. I'm curious as to what's going to actually end up happening, and I have a feeling that...
It's a murder mystery.
Yeah, and I have a
Okay.
feeling the game's going to kind of get into a lot more detail. Because right now... So the game opens up around... Or I think it opened up for me around 3 hours or so. I'd done enough stuff where it kind of just like opens up the world and you can start spending your time how
Yeah.
you'd like after
Same.
school and then on holidays and stuff. So
It's after you get your third party member.
Yeah, so I still don't quite understand some of the stuff that
Or
I
second,
need to be
guess,
doing
too.
or should be doing, in the sense that I don't get. So there's certain things that you can improve. So courage, expression, understanding. What else? Diligence. What else is there, Dan?
That's the 4. There was
Okay.
way more in Persona 3. I don't know if you remember that.
Thank God there are only 4 in this one.
I
I've
think
been
there was
zoned
more
out
at
of this
least.
conversation.
Oh, okay,
I'm
alright.
not trying to take anything in here, so I'm doing it really well. I'm just like, what was happening on this words is on the screen here? Just gonna.
Yeah, diligence, expression, knowledge.
Understanding.
Is there knowledge?
Courage.
No, understanding, courage. Yeah, that's it.
So, how do you like? I don't get what they're used for. Is it more just
Um,
conversation stuff?
There's some conversation stuff and some things like, have you looked at the job board yet?
Yeah, where you need like a certain level.
Yeah, those jobs with levels,
Yeah.
they open up social links,
Okay.
which social links.
So when I started actually paying attention to raising this stuff, it was a bad time for me because I had an opportunity to get a girl's number, and the two
Oh, and it
options
said
were,
like, yeah.
yeah, one of the options was ask her or tell her it's because of the investigation, or the second one was ask her straight out.
And if you
And I was
say
like,
ask
of
her
course
straight
I'm
out,
gonna-
it says you don't have enough courage.
You don't have enough courage, yeah. So I was like, okay, this is bullshit because I do have enough courage, and
You gotta go sing and do the karaoke.
I think
bars.
there's 5 levels of each of those
Okay.
stats. You can actually check them. I forget
yeah,
how.
there's like I've got a wheel, and like right
yeah,
now
I didn't know
think my
about that
knowledge
wheel
is
until
high.
I had them all maxed out.
We're
I
being
was shitting
told.
myself because I wanted to so I want to get with Yukiko, but
Yeah.
I was shitting myself because it's like you need to have high what do you call it? Not personality. Crap, what's it called? Popularity.
Oh,
You need to have high popularity, and the only thing that I saw could increase your popularity is getting a good test score. So I was like, okay, well, fantastic. I'll be a dork for a bit and I'll study. And then I kept studying until the midterms hit. And then when midterms hit, I did well. I think I placed top 10, but then nothing really happened. So I was like, this is great. Thanks
well,
for
you
nothing.
get the. It depends on how well you do on those tests, like how
I got
popular
all of them
you
right,
get, I
though.
guess.
I know for a fact I got all those things right.
But then you would have been number 1. It would have told you number 1.
Okay.
If you got one of them wrong, you'd be top 10.
Oh, okay. That's bullshit. I hate this game.
Skin is telling you you're not going to want Yukiko, whoever the
Yukiko?
person. You're not going to want them. Apparently, when
Why?
you meet another character, he says, "I don't know. Don't
He's
talk
probably
about
Oh
it.
talking
shit, there's
about
another chick?
Rise.
Are you serious?
I don't know.
He's probably talking about Rise.
I don't
Yo,
know.
Chie
must be.
can fucking go to hell,
Is he?
but right now Yukiko is.
Are you
fantastic.
skinned?
He's not saying. I like the part where I caught the Pokemon, and then you were samurais and you descended upon Neo Tokyo.
Spoilers, Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk about the back of the box here.
Oh God. I just
Which
completely
is
zoned
still
out for the
here in
past
pieces.
15 minutes.
Oh, there goes my fucking SMT box.
Wicked.
The nice little hole in it.
Game gets really serious.
There are some good characters in that game, Kumar.
Yeah.
Don't necessarily lock yourself into what you have now.
Okay,
That's all.
so AKA nail Yukiko and run.
Well, there's
Yes.
as you
Hit that
progress in
and
the
quit
social
that.
links, you will see that there are options available.
It sounds like Kumar's
Fantastic. I'm
hungry.
super excited.
Bon appetit.
That was actually a pretty good one.
Everything seems to be getting really intense though. Like I'm getting to the point already where juggling what to do is kind of throwing me off.
It's a little bit easier in Golden than I've heard it is in the original Persona 4 because you actually have a few extra months of time in the game.
Okay.
So you actually have some, just extra days to do stuff. And there is more content to kind of fill those days, but it makes it easier on some of the, other social links that you might not have completed by the time you finish the game. And
Yeah.
actually, I've watched a full playthrough of the original Persona 4, Giant Bomb's
Yeah.
Endurance Run. And the playing the original Persona 4, I like watching that. I can't imagine like going back and playing that now that I've played Golden. There's just so much extra, and the systems are just so improved. Like, it's actually kind of crazy.
My playthrough's gonna be shit. Then is that what you're saying?
Yes,
Okay.
but you'll like it.
Apparently, if I pop that disc, the real disc that I have, into my PC and I get some emulator shit going, I can get it going in 720p crazy widescreen awesomeness. So I might give that
That'd
a
be
shot.
pretty rad.
Might play it that way.
Because I bought you that disc.
Yeah.
And I
Nice.
took the soundtrack home when I bought it. For you.
What? You do what?
I brought it back.
I'm just kidding.
It's in that disc case now.
Is it?
But I
Oh.
have the songs on my PC.
Man, I should really open that case then. See what's in there.
What was the other thing I was gonna say? Oh, there's a character named Marie.
Yeah,
Kumar?
the chick in the velvet room.
Yes, she will have a social link. You have to finish it by December. That's all.
No
that
way.
gives you like 2 months.
Just that's
Wait, did you say she will have a social link?
yes.
Okay, so she doesn't right now. Okay, cool.
You will notice when they're like, you will discover it. I'm sure through
Yeah.
playing the game, but you have to finish it by December. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Because right now,
I'm not
like I
talking
said,
about real world fucking time. Also, Riccio.
No, I know. I'm well aware of that fact. I ain't no scrub. I don't know what voice I just did there, but I ain't no scrub.
I played more Spelunky too.
Really? How much
Yep, I 100%ed that bitch.
did you
Wow.
know?
I did.
Jeez, that's impressive.
So the last thing that I had was the journal entries.
Yeah.
I was missing 2 items and I had no idea what they were.
Okay.
So I looked into the wiki, and it had been staring me in the face every time that I'd gotten to that particular spot.
No way.
Wow.
So I
Don't
picked
talk
it
about
up.
what it was, or
Yeah, it was. So you meet a vampire named Vlad
okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
in level 5-1,
okay.
and so I pitched a bomb into his face, and he exploded. I took his wings, and then there's an amulet right beside him as well, right at the top of his tower.
You said that just so smoothly. Threw a bomb in his face, took his wings.
Well, it's like, you know how you can pick up the. It's cool
Yeah,
because
no,
the cape lets you glide down, right?
Yeah.
So picking up his wings lets you double jump and then glide down.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's nice.
And then there's, like I said, there's an amulet. Like there's Vlad's amulet right in like a block up at the top of his tower.
Okay.
And so if you put a bomb there and it explodes, you just go pick it up, and then that lets you run around in lava and you don't get hurt by fire.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah, so that comes in
that's-
handy when you're in the hell.
That's
Oh.
intense.
Okay.
So yeah, it made the entire next couple levels such a joke because I had his wings, I had the amulet, and I had a shotgun and a
Does
shit
that
ton
mean-
of health.
Can you swim in lava then?
Yeah, you literally just jump around like you do in water.
So what about that Olmec fight? You know how you have to get him to fall down so you can get into hell?
Yeah, but you can't get the amulet until after, right? You have to already be in hell.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So for Almec, you have to get him to land in the lava and then go into hell.
Okay.
So you wouldn't have had it before.
I thought you can get it before, so I'm like, why don't you just break through, like, just bomb your way down there, then just swim right into the door? But
If you could get it before, it would null every thing of fire damage or lava that you ever come across.
Makes
So
sense.
anywhere in the temples, in the City of Gold,
Yeah.
Almec.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
You
But
also,
yeah, I think it'll make our next runs like I found that I can fight off the entirety of the black market pretty easily if I have a certain set of items. So I
What
think it'll
items?
make our next couple runs easier if we
that
do
sounds
more.
like a really fantastic sentence, doesn't it?
Yep.
It's gonna fight off out
the
of
black market.
Yeah.
Well, the black market is usually, I think it consists of 7 shopkeepers,
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I can't
7
handle
or 8
one.
shopkeepers.
Yeah, I can't handle one, so I don't know
Well,
how
seven-
you handle
No,
7.
I know how to get rid of all of them now.
So that's what I want to bring up is that our parts that are still going up right now are from a playthrough where Kumar and I maybe didn't have the best of luck.
They were garbage.
So expect the next time we sit down and record.
We should have put all those up on a website and called it garbospelunky.com.
What did we call it? No, we called Spelunking bad. That's what it was.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty great.
That is pretty phenomenal.
But yeah, I don't know. Whew. But yeah, I'm hoping that the next time we go to record, that because of your newfound skills and my lack of them, you will still be able to push ahead and make some great parts for us.
We'll be able to.
Yeah.
I'm confident.
I really want to play Persona 4 Golden again.
Don't you have Pokemon? Also, did you not buy Beyond?
Yeah, I did.
Me?
Okay, yeah, damn it. No one. Okay.
It's
Beyond can lick my nuts.
I unwrapped it and put it beside my PS3, and I haven't touched it.
I'm doing that to both of you now. Wow. Okay. Well, all right.
Literally, like,
Yeah.
I've been talking to Kumar about Persona 4. I've wanted to play Persona 4,
Yeah.
and I played this with the exception of the 3 matches of CounterStrike.
Which now you're going to get heavy into.
I can't wait to play more CS.
That's it, Dan. What's your response?
Auto buy?
Dan, will you at
Okay,
least
well.
play a couple matches with me, even if it's casual?
Yeah. Can you
Okay.
auto buy on casual?
No, we need
Yep.
Dan to play in competitive so we get ranked with shit people again.
I hope we.
Hey, I've won both matches I've played, okay? I'm a 100% win rate here.
Yeah, Dan's a
Better
G.
than Kumar.
Every time you kill someone,
That drop rate.
Dan, you should just yell into the mic, "I F one guy up." Just yell that in the mic, and they'd be like, "Oh, that's you effed him up good." No, I have one.
Auto buy that bitch up.
Yeah. I ought to buy that guy a gun.
I'm not going to do that. I have
Uh,
not spoken to random people online since the invention of the Xbox Live Party system.
shout
And
out
I don't
Vulcan.
intend to start. I
Um,
mean, in matches, of course. I mean, our fans and stuff are fine.
yeah. Yeah, just play more.
I make faces at people in matches when I'm not playing with someone I know.
Make faces.
Yeah, look, so if they do a good job or if they do a bad job, I'll make a face.
Kitty
and they'll
face.
usually understand by that face what I'm saying.
Are you shooting the face on the wall or?
No, like I'm typing it. What's wrong
Oh,
with you?
I'm just like, how
Why
the
are you
fuck
overcomplicating
are you
this?
doing this? I just see you like standing like making a face, just staring at a guy, but on your own face, and they're just like, they don't know you're doing
Oh, he
shit.
wants me to go
Well,
mid.
I'll do that. Or if someone's looking at- a lot of times people have actually, because my name even in CS is just Kumar.
Yeah.
So they'll call out or they'll tell me to do something, and I'll look over. If they tell me to do something that I don't agree with,
Yeah.
I'll look at them and I'll move my mouse left to right really quick.
No.
And
You
if
should-
if they say something that I will do, then I'll nod up and down.
You
know,
should
And they
rename
get it,
your
and it-
account back to
you should see how
Gladiator.
quickly it breaks the ice.
So hold on, can we just side thing? They said the Kinect 2 on the Xbox One is gonna possibly be able to do that. Just read your emotions and put that in game if you're playing a shooter game or something. Imagine like Kumar's playing that. And the guy's like, "You guys want to go to bomb site A?" And he just looks at him and does like a frowny face. And the in-game guy just gets like really fucking angry. He's like, "Okay, let's not. We don't need to do that."
Be wonderful.
Kumar, have you considered renaming your Steam account to Gladiator, like it was back in the days?
Or Goombar.
I can't. I can still wear that alias.
Yeah, I know, but I'm wondering, have you considered it
Oh, you're
for
saying
while
just
you're playing
to, just to kind
CounterStrike?
of give it like the full effect.
Well, just to see if like maybe you'll run into like people that you played with at some point.
Oh, I highly doubt that. This was all like
I don't mean like on your team, maybe just like
no, I know, but I'm saying like think about how many people probably use the name Gladiator.
but with exactly your capitalization and stuff. I've never seen anyone else use Gladiator like that.
Neither have I.
As a serious note, never seen anybody use the name Gladiator.
But there you go.
Well, my new name is kind of cooler. I like my new name.
Goombar.
I'm posting it in the chat right now.
Goombar? Is it Goombar?
Goombar. Goombar.
Kumbar.
Goombar.
Riccio creates things.
Thank you. I'm a.
I don't even remember how Goombar came to be.
He
I
just
don't-
called you it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Is that what happened?
I
Yeah.
just yell shit.
Were we playing GTA and he was just in a Skype chat or something?
Yeah.
No, that would have been. That would have been.
Yeah.
That would have been Last of Us. It would have been
Yeah.
Last of Us. I
Yeah.
just fucking yelled it for no reason. Just.
When he joined the Last of Us lobby, that's when it was. Well, if it isn't Goombar.
Yeah. That was
Goombar is an
wonderful.
awesome name, and I'll actually say it here as well. But anyone who I have on PSN, if Sony lets us change our PSN IDs, I might change mine to Goombar.
Right to Goombar. That'd be
Goombar's
great.
pretty wicked.
Well, you know what? They announced PS4 at launch is going to allow you to do real name stuff. Just when it asks you, "Excuse me, what's your real name?" Just go Goombar. Is that a first or last name? Excuse me, are you being racist?
It's Goombar.
That's just one of the checklists.
You should
so
call
dumb.
you should call it the Sony person and just my name's Goombar. That's it.
Yeah, but we've already been through an experience where we called the Sony person.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
That
Remember that garbage?
was so dumb.
Yep.
The hip.
Yeah, I forgot I
someone
yelled that.
in the chat.
Right
asked-
at the end. Totally
Yeah.
civil through the whole thing.
Somebody in the chat's asking us to actually play more Last of Us multiplayer. We still have not actually played the maps. It's
Yeah,
been
we
2
need to
weeks.
do that.
I just realized
And
that.
also never put up fucking footage on the channel.
Yeah.
Riccio robbed me of 3 fantastic rounds that would have been included in that.
Yeah.
Video.
What do you mean? Oh, of Spelunky?
No, of Last of Us.
What the fuck are we talking about right now, Riccio?
I'm trying to think of like
You
the
drunk?
no, because when we played Spelunky, he had like amazing runs right before we hit record, and that was also sad. But no,
That was
and we
very
had to force him to kill himself because we're like, dude, you're getting too far. I don't know what's coming up. But no, what 3 rounds are you talking about in Last of Us?
I'm talking about in Last of Us when we first recorded. Remember when you were secretly recording the whole thing,
Oh yeah, okay.
but then
Yeah.
something happened where the audio died, or
Yeah, you
I
robbed
don't remember
us.
what the reasoning was behind why we couldn't put that up.
The game audio wasn't on, I think, but our audio was.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't think of how I recorded that. I don't remember what it was.
It must have been our audio because we've put up stuff without a game audio before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been that. Yeah, actually, it must have been that. Or no, it didn't have me. It was missing something like that. Was
That killed it. It
Yeah.
it wouldn't have been game audio.
no, it wasn't
'cause
me
we
because I
would've
remember
done it.
rehearing me doing that stupid accent for like the first like 2 hours. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
even remember what that
It was
was.
stupid Russian accent, wasn't it?
I don't even remember.
Oh god.
But no,
we
we
should play some more of that.
yeah, we should play. We should try the new maps, and yeah, that'd be really great. Let's try that.
we don't get stuck with
What's that
guys
date?
who are level 150.
Well, didn't you say that if we're falling behind, it gives us like fully
Yeah,
made items now? Or something?
Now what happens is like the first box you open if you're behind by a few wins or something, the first box will just legitimately be like Here's a fucking Molotov and a stick. Just go. Or a machete or something.
And
so.
we already kind of hold our own against level 100s as it is. You know, we don't
Yeah.
just like lose outright.
That's why I'd be like, oh no, we're
Which is
down
kind
around.
of incredible when you
Boom.
think about it, because did we ever fucking lose a game until when we went back and fought level
No.
100s this time?
And I think the reason we lost, and if you think of like the stuff you unlock as you go on, what
Guys.
level? What was that?
Also, I have a confession.
Go.
When we were playing, I was eating a mango, so I wasn't
Oh my god.
totally in.
I'm done.
You piece
I'm
of shit.
fucking done with this.
Well, you still want to play 4 players with Kumar? Dan?
No,
it
let's,
was
let's
so
take a
good.
random.
Okay.
No, we're done.
It
Our
was so
friendship's
good.
dead.
It was the season, guys.
But no.
I do love
What I'm trying
mangoes.
to say is, once we hit like level 1 or whatever, when we were already playing, you've already unlocked all the stuff you need. The other stuff you're unlocking
Yeah.
is like to unlock like flamethrowers and like
Wait a
weird
minute.
shit. Like,
I have like 200 hats waiting for me, don't I?
Yeah, something
possibly,
like that.
No, because I bought the season pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have 68 in this map pack, and you'll have to go more as you go on or something.
Wonderful.
But the thing is that we already have all the unlocks, so there's nothing actually holding us back whenever we play against those level 100 people, other than they've played way more and they know more. So us just being
That's
amazingly
incorrect.
good.
That's incorrect. They have more loadout points.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but they have more lot of points, but it doesn't go that much higher, does it? I thought it caps at
No,
like 15.
it's like
I thought it
25.
was 25 or something.
Is it 25?
Yeah, it's
okay,
25.
that's less then. Okay.
And that's like we have like 12 or something, don't we?
Yeah,
Yeah. Like
possibly.
that's-
Okay. I thought I capped at 15, that's why. So I was like, oh, well, there you have like 3 points. What do they have? Like fucking heal better? Which they don't use, which we have a fucking healer here, so
No one uses healers. I'm the best player on The Last of Us.
for healing. Not shoots.
Not
shoots.
shoots.
Yeah.
Hey, I have this shoddy. Is he more than 2 feet away from me? Well, I'm dead.
Perfect. Yeah, no, we should play more and
But
not
it's
have
fine because I
lagging
just
people.
hide behind you guys going,
And that somehow keeps us alive.
I can heal you guys almost as fast as you can take damage.
Could you imagine
If
living
you
in
just
that?
stand behind us and keep healing us while we're taking damage, we won't die. It's so stupid.
No, could you imagine in the Last of Us thing where there's people like fungal shit growing out of their face, and you're just like in some like bandit fight, and you shoot a guy in the face, and it's just like some dude's like behind him touching him, and like his face just melts back. It's like, no, you're good to go. I'd be like, I don't know who the fuck we're fighting right now.
I'm out.
I'd rather fight the fungal people. We're out of here.
Just
give me a
giving
boomer.
a thumbs up, holding like a medic bandage thing.
Certified medic.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
But you know, we should play some more.
It's actually kind of crazy how much of an advantage
Yeah.
it
It does, because I'll get shot by someone. Dan, where are you? You just run up. All right, we're good.
The thing is it's an advantage, but it's also not.
because you're a person down.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
a shooter
but-
down, but
at the same
At
time.
the same time, if that leaves you guys to just focus on getting real good at shooting
Yeah.
and not so much have to worry about keeping your health up because I can do that for you.
Yeah.
So you just stay out of cover shooting motherfuckers
Yeah.
while they're trying to like dodge in and out of cover. I'm just there to
I definitely
Healing
did that with Dan one map on the snow map where I stood up behind a barrel or behind a thing of logs, and Dan was just healing me as I was having a
he was
sniper.
just getting bullets, just like, and he's still shooting. I'm just like,
I just
It
remember
was wonderful because it was a sniper match against me and this other dude at the other end, and he shot me 3 or 4 times, and I couldn't get the hit on him. And Dan's just like, "Yeah, just keep going, Devin. You're good. Just
You'll
keep
be all right."
going. All right, just keep going."
The best part though is that he's always so close, and he knows where each one of us is.
well,
Yeah.
you get little.
So every time that I've said Dan is a great support player, it's because the guy is so aware of where all of us are and what we're doing.
I don't know if you guys have ever equipped the healing perk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's like 3rd level or whatever right now, but you get a little like heal thing above a person's
Yeah.
name.
Oh,
And
really?
it shows you like what health, like if it's red or yellow or orange or green or whatever.
My
And
favorite.
if it's not there, they have full health. So
My favorite match we played though is that one match where we chased that guy down into the upper level of that other place, and
Oh,
just like
man.
just like Molotov that dude in the face. The other guy was freaking out, wondering where you guys were coming from. That's great.
But it's funny, every time you get in a sticky situation, it sounds bad, but when you're just like getting shot and like, I need to get the fuck out, you usually hop over like the last barricade that you're at and you'll crouch down. And before you can even yell for Dan, he's just like, are you there? It's like, I'm gonna get you. Don't worry about it.
although you're
Don't
just
worry
making that weird like
You're like, oh,
fixing
all right,
sound.
let's just keep going. But no, okay, you know how like every time you play Last of Us and you get into like those heated matches where you're like shooting a guy and you jump out a window and you just run around, you try to get him from another angle and you do like that crazy shit?
Yeah.
I forgot that we were playing CounterStrike earlier this week, I guess. I was with Devin and I'd pulled some like retarded shit out where I was up a ladder and I like kill a dude and I like fucking hopped out the window and like busted in through another window, like killed another guy, went back up the like I was just like I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was playing it like Last of Us. I was like, I don't know the fuck. I just like beasted 4 people by like confusing people and like jumping through windows and shit.
That just reminds me of the kill that I got on the last match of Inferno we played, where it was balcony. It was like the last dude on the map just like ran around, jumped off backwards, and the guy just freaked out. He didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, just got the kill, and it's like round over. It's like,
But
legitimately see someone scrambling and panicking.
yeah,
I love it because they just like the guy flails. He just like is flailing with the gun going off.
yeah.
Wonderful.
So Last of Us MP, we got to play more of that.
Agreed.
Fuck yeah.
I
Fuck
thought you were
yeah.
like, fuck you. I was like,
I kind of thought you said that too.
Fuck you, Riccio. Riccio, whatever your name is.
Name is Raichu. Get it right.
So what else have you guys been playing?
I just want to go home and play I want to go back
Now
to
it-
months ago where it's Last of Us. And
You want to just be
Persona,
playing
like-
Last of Us, and then like as it's loading, like pull out your Vita, what the
Your
fuck? Your Vita, and just play Persona and be like, oh shit, oh, just do that, just over.
I want the
Nope.
head.
That'd be a
motion.
pretty hard transition, I think.
Yeah,
That'd
that would be
like,
brain melting.
I can't handle the difference of what I'm playing right now.
JRPG The Last of Us.
Right.
Head explodes.
But yeah. So what?
Just the like speed and viciousness and like concentration of Last of Us, just like, hey, how you doing? Social link up.
You summon a person like in Persona 3, you just kick the person to the ground, put the gun to their face, summons it. It's like, what is this game?
The Last of Persona.
Yeah.
The last of Cross Persona. But no, what else are you guys been playing, sweet?
I played some Path of Exile.
Excuse me?
Path of Exile.
What was that?
Path of Exile.
Oh, Diablo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That.
Sorry, I wrote pasta because you said Pasta of Exile. Well, great.
That game is really good. It scratches that Diablo itch because it is Diablo. Like textures look the same.
Until you pee. Like when you hit the spell thing, then you realize, oh, there's a cobweb of emotions and skills.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. When you hit the skill button, it is like Diablo had this
What
like.
did you just say?
Yeah. No, seriously. This.
TP?
Okay. Look at this. Look at this skill like thing. You are going to lose your shit when you.
I'm going to try to put it up on screen if I can here. But yeah, keep talking about them.
Look at that. That's your
Is that-
skill tree.
Is that a map of Grand Theft Auto?
Actually, that's the old one. That's not the one. The new ones. I believe it's the new
Oh,
one.
that's the new one.
What the fuck?
Actually, it's bigger than that now. But so keep talking about Devin. I'm going to
So,
put this up on screen.
I just played as a barbarian or marauder or pretty much a warrior dude.
Mhm.
And I kind of like
is
listened
that
to all
a
the
subway map? Like, what is that?
It looks like it.
like I just kind of listened to all the dialogue and was hanging out and kind of like listening to. Oh jeez.
That's not even all of it. It cannot be contained.
That game is real good. If you are looking for Diablo without having to spend money on Diablo, that is the game for you.
The skill tree that can clearly not fit on the screen right
Yeah.
now is the fucking thing. And it's
Um,
actually cutting off on the sides for some reason.
But the really interesting thing that I learned is there's no money in that game.
That thing's really serious.
It's a complete like barter system. That's it. So I'm trying to buy a shield and I have to find 7 scrolls to trade for said shield.
Isn't that the best when you're like, oh, I have the sword. What do you want? What are you going to give me for this? I'm going to give you a tattered piece of writing cloth. Just like, sweet,
What about
I
when
have a-
people just shortchange you, like I was doing to Dan last week?
It's you can trade with other people, but I've just been trading with NPCs so
Yeah.
far. Just kind
Okay.
of keeping things real. You know.
Actually, speaking of which, Dan, did you like those trades?
Fucking
I lost all those
end
gifts,
of
by
the
the
story
way.
is that what?
I lost all the gifts I did the past few weeks. Again.
Me and
I
Kumar
totally
actually
topped
did a
the gift.
successful trade.
We did.
1-for-1 Awesome Knots cards for the store, like Steam cards.
I actually
wow.
traded with him as
Giveaway
well last
sales.
week, but
He
well,
offered
because
me
I-
like 9 of my cards for 8 of his, and I went, no, fuck you, and I went 8 and 8.
Actually, it was a mistake on my end. I just didn't count properly. But the funniest
now
thing
I
was
only need
seeing
4
his
more
reaction.
Awesome
Like, you know how
Knots
if you log
cards.
off Steam and then next time you log in, if there's a message you received when you were offline, it pops up.
Yeah.
So I get it, and all I see is Dan saying, "You human piece of garbage," and he's got a link to the trade that I'd sent him, and it was something stupid. Like I'd offered him, or sorry,
It was
I
like
had-
a
I had
Rogue
said that
Legacy
I'll take
bag.
10 of his cards or something, and I put a little emoticon of a money bag.
yeah,
Dick move.
I think I did the same to you, Richie.
yeah, you did. I made a gift about it doing something. I don't remember what I did.
You gave me the
we
finger.
couldn't
and then,
we couldn't read it
Yeah.
because you
Yeah.
fucked it up.
Yeah, fucked everything up. Fucked it up.
No, but Kumar's trade was literally all my gifts and like
Yeah.
coupons and everything in my inventory for this money bag thing.
Wow.
Wonderful.
So
Yeah.
so Passive Exiles.
Pasta of Exile, it's really good. I want to play more of that, and it auto loads in a really like weird like I think it loads in like 800 by 600 automatically.
Yeah.
And so I was like, so I played the first like
Also, hold on. Not only does it load in a weird resolution, it will take, and this is a warning to everybody, it will take like 2 or 3 minutes before it actually gets to the menu, but it
Yep.
looks like it's frozen. But just let it do its thing. It'll
it's a free to play,
get there.
which I think is really sweet,
Yeah.
and I kind of want to.
What do you spend money on?
Like real money?
But like
Um,
packs for items, and
But
then
not
there's-
anymore. Well,
they
you
took
can
'em off?
skins or something. Like, hey, my swords now have lightning on them.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
But they don't do damage. They just
Universal
look.
across all swords.
I have no idea.
probably.
I just went in and was like, yo, lightning sword on sale. I was like, oh, that's okay.
That because that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet game. I really like it. I'm gonna play some more of it,
Putting,
but
like, After Effects on all your attacks.
yeah,
It's on
yeah.
Steam now, by the way.
Which is
we
really
didn't
So
sweet.
that's
mention.
why
Yeah.
we're talking about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also released
I
it.
won't play PC games if they're not on Steam
Okay.
or Scrolls.
So it loads up in that really weird 800 by 600 like window, and I just me being me, I was like, oh, this looks like an old game. I'll just assume this is how you play this game. So I played the first 20 minutes at 800 by 600, and then hit the like menu button and was like, oh, I can change that
Everything looks
to
better.
I changed that to 1920 by 1080. I feel dumb. Just, like opened it back up again. That was real dumb. It's a great game. It definitely scratches that Diablo itch for sure.
Can we talk about that email, Riccio, please?
Yeah,
Because
go ahead.
we laughed about that way earlier.
All right, so we're gonna read you guys an email that's being sent out to everybody, I guess, for some reason, who's on some sort of Call of Duty mailing
Call of
list.
Duty mailing list.
So Devin, I'm gonna it's a
what is
it's
the
a,
title of this email?
it's a how pumped are you for Ghosts?
And
but-
this is a flowchart.
It's a flowchart. That's the word. So Devin, we're gonna do this on you because Dan, you've kind of seen this.
Yeah.
So you excited?
No.
So that's a, we're gonna go with Seriously? Are you feeling okay?
Yes.
Okay, so you got to watch a trailer, which we're not gonna fucking do. Okay, then, and okay, 3 trailers. I'm sure you feel better now. Pre-ordered?
No.
Oh, I fucking.
Oh, you
the link.
clicked it!
I
Oh
clicked-
no!
Oh, God,
Oh.
I clicked to buy. That's not.
Did it just
Now
buy
you
a
pre-ordered.
copy?
No. So, that was a no. You said or yes?
That was a no.
That was a no. There's no option for no here. Did you? Sorry. Let me just roll these 3. Midnight opening, digital download, bought online plus delivery, chancing it, hoping for a gift.
Chancing it.
Risky, but we can respect that. Platform? Current gen or next gen?
Next gen.
Jealous. Standard? Collector's edition?
Collectors.
What's this voice?
Need camera now, and you get the season pass. Season pass. What? It's just going on its own now. What will you play first?
COD
No, multiplayer campaign or squads. There's an exclamation point.
campaign.
Okay, they were going to each other. You shall enjoy.
So Path of Exile is really good. I liked it.
Fucking call.
I'm just gonna pretend that never happened.
goddamn call.
Path of Exile is also the name of that flowchart.
Yeah, no, Path of Exile is pretty sweet.
Yeah. And then Riccio and I played another game, which I strongly recommend anybody who has ever played CounterStrike
Mhm.
to go play this game because it is.
You're talking about like immediately, right?
Oh, yeah,
Like,
immediately.
Stop listening.
Stop listening right now. Throw whatever device you're listening on across the room, unless it's your computer. Don't throw that. But if you're
going to
listening,
need that.
if you're listening on like an iPhone or something, you throw it across the room. You light that shit on fire. You go back to your computer. You type "tactical" into Steam, and download "Tactical Intervention."
What you're gonna want to do while it's downloading is smash your head as hard as you can against the wall constantly for a little bit, just to really just make you not know anything for a little bit and
Enjoy that game.
lose some brain cells a little bit.
So the way I described this to Dan was, there's most people who play shooters are familiar with an M1, which is a
M14.
M14.
14, I think. The carbine.
Is burst carbine?
It's a
No, single
semi-automatic carbine, and that's the same. It's in all like World War II games. It's a semi-automatic rifle. In this game, fuck that semi-automatic shit. It's full auto, and it sounds like a shotgun going off.
You just
And it's just like
Wait, it's a World War II rifle?
well, it's like the carbine. Like
Yeah,
it's
it's a
real
carbine.
rifle now, but it's I don't
the
even know.
M14 was like originally a World War II thing. Yeah,
Looks like this.
There's gone through different revisions.
What does it look like now?
It's like that.
I know what that.
It's metallic.
It's metallic. now.
Oh, okay.
They got rid of the wood.
Yeah. So,
But that now sounds like a shotgun and shoots full auto.
but when we say full auto, like Devin, I'm like, Devin, that thing fires single fire, right? Like, hold the left click down. It's just like, like you just like you fucking kick back, and you just picture this dude's finger, like, I don't know.
Like,
what the
it's
fuck he's
just-
doing.
No,
realistically hold
can't.
that trigger down.
No.
So-
It's ridiculous. The highlight of this game though is there's a mode called Highway, and
It's a
what
map.
a map called Highway.
Yeah.
And what it is it's this it is a you drive in cars, so you have counter terrorists, which have a VIP you have to protect,
Okay.
and you have a terrorist, which are trying to kill the VIP and take the case.
Yeah.
Everybody spawns into cars, and there are two peoples. There's drivers, and then there's passengers.
Well, there can be more than one passenger
Yeah.
in the car. So
And what happens is you are legitimately shooting out through the side of the window, so you can kind of move around. You can't walk. The driver just drives you around.
Mhm.
But you can hold the E button to actually pop out of the car and like kind of sit on the window and shoot. Well, these cars appear to be made out of butter, because all they do is just slide around like nobody's business. As well as you don't even have to be looking out of the window to shoot your gun. So I was driving and some dude's barrel was pointing kind of in my peripheral and just shooting guns constantly. It's ridiculous.
That game
absolute-
from that single screenshot, that game.
I'm
looks
about to put a
fantastic.
screenshot on the screen for
It-
everybody
it-
watching the video.
It is
version here.
it is a magical magical game where nothing quite works properly, and it's
Everything is like bad, and
just,
you
everything
Can, you
it
can,
looks like an N64 game.
Well, the weird thing is that there's like weird HUD elements, and yeah, for some reason you can tactical roll, which is the weirdest, most.
Yeah. Oh no, tactical roll is great if you're in an office because you can roll from. I found that everybody just runs, so if you roll from desk to desk,
Yeah.
you'll win the game.
You didn't mention the best part about driving, which is what how the driver shoots.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So the driver is legitimately just holding onto the steering wheel with one hand, and then has a handgun in the other.
Now, here's the best part.
That's it.
Is that in the screenshot that we're currently demonstrating on screen, is the gun is in the right hand. However, the driver is actually shooting from his left hand, so they don't even give a fuck about it. It's a really special game.
But I found out that I'm the best driver in that game. Your tires are made of butter, and so you drive really slow when going around corners, but everybody else is just holding down the accelerator and just slamming into walls, and like if you can last long enough, the other team will eventually kill themselves. That's what I learned. Or if you have a P90, you fucking die instantly.
Oh, God.
There's some dude who had a
Like,
some dude who had a P90 who was just getting triple kills every round we were playing. Like, wasn't even fair. It's ridiculous.
Someone was asking me to like go in on the driver's hand here, so I'm just going to only put that on screen, and then we're gonna enhance.
Oh yeah, you never
Yes.
hold anything actually.
Oh my God, it is an N64 game.
I told you, it looks like an N64 game.
Are you guys playing GoldenEye 2? Is that what this is? Like,
look at that hand.
Look how bent and crooked and like there's extra
it
fingers.
looks like
coming,
a polygon from here.
There's extra fingers coming out of him. Oh my God, that dude has 7 fingers.
Worth it. That's when you need a tactical intervention.
But-
because you're like, dude, you have to quit with the fingers. You're taking too many of them.
But here's the thing: is like the video for that looks super sick. It's like this really well produced video, super intense. Does not meet the game.
Now hold
at
on.
all.
Now I want to take a little step back here, and Devin, it sounds like you're almost shitting on it, but no.
No,
We
no,
are
no.
not
No. This game is
the
it's
greatest.
so bad. It's good.
It's
crossed. It's Pac-Man that spectrum.
Yes,
Yeah.
it has like just gone full circle to this game's so shitty, but why am I still playing it?
So I tried this last night for the first
God
time.
of War Ascension.
Yeah, pretty much. I tried this last night for the first time at 1 a.m. For some reason, I'm like, oh yeah, this game. So I just loaded up. 2 hours later, I'm like,
played till 3, didn't you?
yeah, I played till 3. I was like, why the fuck am I still playing this goddamn game? So it's one of those like, man, this is so bad. Got to do one more to see how bad this is gonna be. I just keep going. I was like,
Were you on cast?
no. It was just I was just tired and rambling and yelling shit through Skype. It was
Magical.
magical.
Yeah, that game is real good. And that's kind
yeah.
of all I've played, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Danny, have you been playing anything else? Or you just been Pokemon and it up?
Pokemon.
Pikachu's.
Pokemon and nothing else.
Having a Pikachu.
Did I talk about how it's weird that Pikachu's the only one that speaks?
Yeah, you said that last podcast.
Okay.
The brrr, all the other ones.
Yeah.
So
They
I
sound like
actually
Pika.
what?
Pika
They
Pika.
sound like turkeys.
So I actually finished Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah, watch a
Man,
bit of that.
the ending of that game where
Don't
you're
fucking talk about it! I'll kill you!
No, okay. So Beyond Two Souls is pretty great.
I will literally kill you.
It
Stop. We get it. It was good. Next game.
had some
No,
moments
no,
where
No.
you're
I
staring at
will
this
end
game.
your fucking
No,
life.
okay, listen. I'm not talking about the story. I played it for an 8-hour sitting. Was when I finished it ish. I think. So I just tanked the fuck out of that game.
That's what I did with Heavy Rain.
No, it was maybe 6 hours. The cast was 8 hours. I played anyways. So I sat down. I was playing for a long time, and there's moments where I was playing it, and the faces, because it's Ellen Page and it's Willem Dafoe. You have these scenes where you're kind of like, man, I forgot. Like, it sounds dumb to say it because you don't actually forget and disconnect where you forget you're playing a game, but you kind of look at this and you're like, shit. Like, if somebody didn't realize what you were doing, they'd be like, man, what movie is this? I've never seen this before with Willem Dafoe.
Like
And,
it's that close
Yeah.
kind of thing.
that
and, like,
accurate.
yeah, it's that accurate when stuff's going on. Like when you don't have the control and there's no icons or anything going on screen. And
Did it
people are talking.
cross the uncanny valley?
Yes, it canned it, crushed it, and fucking ate it, and it just like pooped it out and made just gorgeous everything. Look
Diamonds
diamonds
in
but
the
no,
rough.
It looks pretty amazing, and it's really weird. But I really enjoyed that game. I thought that I wasn't gonna enjoy it because people were kind of saying like, oh, the story's crap, it's super linear, you don't have any choices and stuff, but you kind of do. It does like a Walking Dead thing where, or just it does like most games or like Mass Effect and stuff where like the beginning's the same, the end's pretty much gonna have like whatever things you've done.
But it's how you get there.
But how you get there, even though you feel like you're doing something different, even though sometimes you'll end up in the same place, even though you're doing like a different, like you say you do something different, but it still ends in the same place. Getting there feels like it's really yours. Like you feel that you've made a choice and you're like, man, I fucking had an impact. This is crazy. This is awesome. Even though you might have
I guess
not.
that's maybe why kind of Heavy Rain is kind of
Better.
stands out
Yeah.
as just like this crazy, amazing game because that game can be literally totally different.
Yeah.
For like everyone else.
But even though this game doesn't do that, it's still so awesome. And I don't know if I was talking about it last time, but the fact that you don't die, I feel like it doesn't cut.
Yeah,
It's like
you did.
stop. Yeah. It just like you keep going, you keep enjoying it. The story goes in some pretty crazy places. And last week I only played 2 hours of it, and I was kind of like, I don't know where the fuck the story's going. When you start getting to the point where you're farther in the game, and let's say it kicks back to the start, knowing what you've done and where you're going, you're kind of back. It doesn't always just pick normal stuff. There's like her being a kid, her being a teen, adult. Like there's
jumps
always like, the
around.
same time frames. And when he goes to that, you're like, oh shit, knowing it's going to lead to this. How did it like you kind of then remember and
So
you can get really into it,
yeah.
and it's really sick.
Good story.
There's a lot of points where you're just like, why the fuck didn't she just do that like weird thing, or like something where the science of it makes no sense. But once again, if you just turn your brain off and just
I've
go,
heard that maybe there is a point where you have a shield.
Yeah.
Why don't you just always use that?
yeah, there's a lot of times. Actually, there's times I'm like, you use it, and then similar to Heavy Rain, when you get to the credits and it starts playing parts of the game, I was like, why the fuck wasn't she using the shield there? I was using, like, how the fuck do you get to that without even what? So I don't even know. So like the scenes that were coming in during the credits, I'm like, how the fuck did that even happen? I never saw that shit, and it's I don't even know. But the game's really cool. I've really enjoyed that game. But similar to Heavy Rain, it's one of those things where you play it once, don't ever play it again. Just like you had your story, take it. Except for what I did is I kind of went back and did some of the different, like, I tried to do some different ending-y, weird branchy stuff that I thought would do things, and then it was taking way too long, so I just freaking YouTubed them all on the cast. But wow, there is some crazy shit that can change and do just weird stuff where it's just like random stuff where someone will get hurt a little bit, and then somebody who may be quick timed better won't have like a scar or like a little mark or like something different with that character.
Yeah.
So watching other people's gameplay, you're like, whoa, that guy looks fucked up. Like, what the hell happened? You're like, oh, it's probably because he did really bad.
Stuff like that was in
Yeah.
Heavy Rain too.
So it's
great.
It's neat. Like you arrive in the same place, but your journey there could be slightly different and little tweaks that makes it personal to you, which is awesome. But no, that game is awesome. Having the first launch cycle of it or pre-ordering or whatever, you get like this
I
weird.
can't believe you guys haven't played Heavy Rain.
I have.
No.
Oh yeah,
them.
okay, yeah.
I know
like,
you
I haven't.
have.
I thought you were looking at me. I was like, excuse me.
Kumar and Devin have not played Heavy Rain. That's
nope.
crazy.
Yeah.
I think the chick's name is Madison.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. It is
Just-
actually.
Good
is.
on you, I guess.
But
Oh yeah, Dan, eat that shit.
But you know, beyond the DLC you get is literally Portal levels, kind of.
Oh wait, they had a steelbook.
Yeah.
Left, so I got that DLC.
Yeah.
It's the same price.
It's it takes about 10 minutes to go through it.
Did you pay more for your steelbook, or is it the same price?
No, mine was same price, but I was still part of like the $33 thingy.
Oh yeah.
So I think it just got upgraded. I didn't even know it was
But there was just when I went to buy it, there was just like one left.
Oh.
So I guess it's the pre-order version.
It must be.
There was
yeah.
just one
Or
left. And I was like,
first-
okay, I'll
yeah.
take that one. And it
Yeah.
had all the DLC in it. I was like, okay, great.
Yeah. But yeah, the DLC you get is actually it has like a featurette. It has the soundtrack. It has
Oh yeah,
like
there's like a
DLC.
making of thing, and like
I haven't actually watched it yet. It auto downloads 2 of them, a US one and a Canadian version, and the Canadian version is 4 megs less. I'm guessing it doesn't have like Spanish subtitles or something. Well, the French subtitles are like not as long or something. I don't know. But no, the DLC is just like a Portal maze sort of thing where
That's
you
kinda
just
cool,
use
though.
it. And that DLC is the only part in the game where if you hold the right like R2, you sprint. Only part of the game where it fucking tells you that you can do that. The rest of the game you try to
But
do
can
it.
you
but-
do it
no.
in the game? Oh.
And I hate it because sometimes you're like, you have Jody where she's just like, we gotta run,
Yeah.
and you get her and she's like stumbling and walking. You're like, fuck, like, is there a button that's gonna make you sprint? No, but yeah, no, the game's really good. I really enjoyed it. It's
Awesome.
seeing those reviews. I think I was a little skeptical at first, and then playing those first 2 hours, I was like, okay, but continuing through it, definitely still a neck like the David Cage fucking pulled off
Good.
another
I'm
crazy.
going to enjoy it.
It's great.
It'll be fun.
Um,
Then I'll play Heavy Rain again.
Yeah.
And then be like, no, wait, I can't do this. This is my story. This has, for some reason, reminded me.
Yeah.
I saw Pacific Rim this weekend.
Okay.
I know
Hey,
that's
so did
an
I.
older movie. Really?
Yeah.
How fucking good is that movie?
I thought it was very overhyped and didn't think it was as good as people told me it was.
I was also
You're fucking crazy.
It was cool. It was good. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong, but people were like, "Oh man, this shit was the best movie to come out in the summer." This and that. I was like, "Yeah, that's overselling it big time."
I'm telling you that I feel like agreeing with those opinions.
Oh my god.
I
The movie
don't.
was just a like comic book turned into a.
And
What's wrong
that's
with that?
Fucking fantastic. That was
Nothing's wrong with
basically
it, but
Guillermo del Toro tricking people into letting him make a Gundam movie. That's what it was.
yeah, that is what it was.
I don't have a
No,
problem with
my-
that.
My biggest argument, or not argument, rather, my biggest quail with the movie is that they didn't show enough of the other. What were they called again?
Oh, the other Jaegers?
Yeah, because like you
They're-
saw like the crazy.
What?
Like, the,
You didn't remember
the
that at
Asian
all?
team and the Russian
No,
team had
just-
crazy Jaegers.
They show like the Asian team, the Russian team, and all that stuff, and then just like moments later,
Yeah.
It's over, and it's like, well, I mean, the scene as a whole was just too short.
you're
A
like,
lot of
oh,
that stuff
okay,
was too
well,
short.
let's move on to the movie. I saw it too. I, my opinion probably doesn't fucking count because I was like, okay, into it, but when I started it up, it was cheesy enough that I just started doing something else at the same time, so I didn't even pay attention to most of it. Which I don't know if that means like at some points I was like, man, there's some crazy shit going on right now. But I don't know if
I
the
don't
fact
miss
that
anything.
I didn't keep an eye on it was telling that like I don't even remember what I was doing. I think I was actually doing
You know what the
schoolwork,
best
so-
part of that entire fucking movie is?
Yeah.
It plays it entirely straight,
Yeah,
totally seriously, to that one point where he punches into the building.
yeah. And then
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? I
Yep.
lost my fucking shit at that part because that was just out of nowhere and so fantastic.
I won't
And
lie.
I was like, "This movie fucking."
I rewinded
like, best
twice
thing.
because I didn't. You know, like how you can move back a few seconds, like
Yeah.
quickly skip. I'd quickly skip, and I was like, no, wait. How the fuck did this get here? And I just go back that entire scene, like, oh shit.
I'm excited to watch it.
But yeah, it was pretty. Yeah,
Should be good.
it was fun. There's been a lot of garbage that's
that
come out
part,
this
Devin,
summer.
is just the fucking.
It is a.
That's
fun
one of the best scenes. That entire fight where that happens, it's one of the best scenes in like anything I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that like the government world plan was to build giant robots that fucking punch these dinosaurs. Like that was the world plan for this
Whoa,
alien
You're
invasion.
telling me that's not the
And
actual
build
world
walls.
plan?
and walls.
They don't even have guns on them. Like only like the most advanced ones, like 6 years later, have guns on them.
No,
The initial ones just punched things.
I had the plasma cannons. That's right.
Yeah, but that was like a Mark III or whatever.
Their left hand.
True. But I also like how their first thing was, let's build walls.
Yeah, and then they
things you can destroy into them. Like, yeah. Anyway, not to spoil it.
But also with like how the 4 or whatever that are left were like how they were holding stuff off. Why don't they just keep funding this? Like what's wrong with the fucking
because the
government?
walls, dude. Anyway, we shouldn't talk about it too much because I know what people probably haven't seen it. It just recently came out on Blu-ray.
walls.
Yeah. So it just recently came out on Blu-ray and stuff, so we shouldn't really talk about it. But yeah, Pacific
It's
Rim.
fucking fantastic.
Pretty
I
good.
borrowed it from someone. We're gonna buy my own copy.
Nice.
It's great.
I
I
have a
can't
copy.
stop. Ever since I've seen it, I cannot stop thinking about it and just like
Now you want
I
Titanfall.
want to see it again.
Now
Yeah, well, Titanfall really. That reminded me of it. I was like, oh man, that's a Pacific Rim game.
But with actual guns. They don't build walls in Titanfall. They fucking shoot people. They're done.
That's how it should have been.
You know
done.
that one guy just gets like railgunned in Titanfall trailer?
And how
It's like-
effective the guns are against the fucking dinosaurs this late in that fucking war. Why'd you build robots with punching things?
Called kaijus.
Yeah.
Yes, but
That's racist, Kumar.
I'm saying robots
called
and
people.
dinosaurs because if I say Jaegers versus Kaijus, people that haven't seen the movie won't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
And that's what racist, Kumar.
Goddamn.
Moving on from Pacific's Rims.
You're dumb.
Pacific Swims.
Pacifica Rim. You guys been playing anything else?
No.
No,
Negative?
What about
we
you?
were already on you.
Kumar? Making sure?
We were-
last
Dude,
thing
this is
was
like the
just
fourth
more of a
time.
This is
was
every
saying
time you talk
something.
about 1 year games.
He was
Speed this shit up.
He was saying something.
No, you weren't, Kumar.
Just Plants vs Zombies. That's all.
Racist.
Some
enough.
of, some of us leave out
Hey.
things that we don't think are worth talking about.
Random news thing.
Unlike Riccio, who just talks about everything.
Random news thing. Plants vs
Idiot.
Zombies 2 is now on Android. Finally.
Android.
Who the fuck cares?
Who has an
Devin,
Android?
Devin can play it on his shitty China tablet.
That
Can't
sounds racist.
actually.
Oh, it does not support it?
That shit is 2.2, and it is so heavily modified, doesn't even resemble Android anymore. I'm not even kidding. I don't even know if it's running an Android kernel, to be honest with you. It's just this fucking, like... Everything's in Mandarin. I know how to get to the e-reader and the internet browser and how to access my Wi-Fi. That's it.
Just a quick side note for everybody in chat. We're seeing some of you posted questions. We're going to go back on those later. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So let's fucking answer him now. Who cares?
What are your favorite Unity games' favorite colors?
Green.
Yellow.
Blue.
Oh, he's asking all of us? I
Blue and
thought
purple.
he-
Kumar,
I
you don't get to
answered
fucking talk, you racist.
What?
Kumar, what-
Kaijus are actually the name of those
Yeah.
dinosaurs.
That's racist, Dan. You don't get to talk either.
They're kaijus, bro.
earlier. That's what I was saying. And then I got called a racist. I'm the only
God, I
brown
wish I
Talking
could,
about
I wish I
called
could
a
bend over and you guys just fist into your hands and just the lightning bolts would come out. I just want to end that sentence
With
as fast as I
fist.
could.
racist. Wow. Let's quit while you're ahead.
All right.
So Kumar, what's your favorite color?
Racism.
I don't know, man. Colors are cool. I like colors.
Do you
Are
really?
you
Do you like
high?
all colors
I have an appreciation for
of
most colors.
people?
Blue and slick purple.
If you had to select a color for, say, some Master Chief armor, what color would it be?
You've seen my
Be
Master
hate.
Chief armor. It's usually
Black.
silver with
You're right.
several other colors all over it.
Mine is always gunmetal gray with a slightly lighter gunmetal gray for the, like, pinstriping.
Purple pink with the kitty with the cowboy hat.
Next question.
Always. Next question was, have you guys played 7 Days to Die? No, but I've heard that it got taken off Steam because they used animations and or things that looked like they were from Killing Floor people. Tripwire were like, get that shit the fuck off there, DMCA, boom. 7 Days to Die was a like Minecraft zombie game. And
Cool.
Boop, 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 boop.
Boop.
My chat is apparently busted. I'm going to head and refresh it. I apologize if you guys have said anything. Also,
But
just
did
lost.
you kill the fucking question, you idiot?
Those are the only two that I had seen. Those are the only two that I had seen
You're
while
so
as we've been
angry.
going.
And
And-
Riccio, have you played anything else?
I have played. I went through the entirety that I could find of the Stanley Parable. There are some things that I haven't done, like certain Easter eggs and some achievements. I almost don't want to talk about it because
Don't talk about
I
it.
feel like even the concept of that game is kind of a spoiler.
So
Well,
just
the-
leave it the hell
it's-
alone.
all it is going through things to find what endings and be like, "There's no way this is an ending," and then you just try to break the game, and you're like, "Holy shit, they planned for this!" And there's narrator stuff. But I'd love to
It's
see
a game with a narrator. He talks about what you do.
Yep.
the going through the demo.
Endings.
Is totally okay. If anybody is remotely thinking of going to play the Stanley Parable, I highly suggest first download the mod, play the original mod because it's completely pretty much different than the new like remake thing, and then go play the demo for the new remake,
Because the demo is actually a separate piece of content.
and it's pretty fantastic. 8, 8, 8, and then go play the full thing, and it's so worth it. I was lucky enough that when I was playing it, I was casting it, and one dude came into the game who had literally just finished doing every ending, every Easter egg.
So he knew exactly, like,
But he was nice because he wouldn't be like,
oh, go
"Oh,
here.
this is gonna." Yeah, but it was just like, okay, you have one more ending if you go that way. I'm like, okay.
Oh, so that's like a good,
what
like,
is it? And then I would be like,
spoiler-free guide thing.
I'd be like, oh yeah, you're right. I didn't try that door there. Fuck, I gotta go do that. And it's like, holy shit, there's another door on the other side that I could choose things. And it was
that's props to that guy. Whoever
Yeah,
he was.
seriously, props to that guy.
That makes me
Slip
feel good.
733. I think
That
was
it's
his
not
name.
like, okay, go through there, do this, do this.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
holy
good,
shit,
good, good.
that game has some stuff that, he helped me out. Like some endings, he just straight out said like, okay, you have to do this, and when you get there, do this.
Probably more complicated
But
ones, right?
yeah, but the
Yeah.
thing is that knowing what you have to do is totally fine. The narration and what happens from doing that is like the greatest payoff
Well,
ever.
that is the game,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
But there's some that's like, oh, you go do this and this, and I'm like, you can't do that. That'll like break the game. Like the scripting's gonna fuck up. And you do it, and it's just like, then the narrator's gonna be like, oh, look what you've done. Like it just keeps going. You're like, excuse me, like what is going
Have
on?
you
now?
seen that piece of news that's been circulating that there's like a mini game somewhere in there?
Yeah,
And there's actually like an ending or something
Yeah.
based off playing it for 4 hours straight.
as a spoiler, there's a thing where you have to hit. I won't say what it is. It's the thing you have to hit a button to stop something from doing something. So you hit that button, and it's like, hey man, if you do this for 4 hours, you'll beat the game. So you do it, and then at one point it's like, oh no, you have to do this other thing. There's another button across the room. So you have to like hit the button, sprint to the other one, hit the other one, sprint button. You have to do this for 4 hours. So someone made a script where you're watching it, and you just like back, push, push, push,
Oh,
push.
like a
push,
script to
push,
run the
push, push.
character?
Yeah. So then it comes back, and there's a shitty like 30-second ending after that. So it's fantastic. The narrator is the best thing in that game. Honestly, like if you enjoy ridiculous comedy, try the mod out and then try the demo. If you are still enjoying yourself,
you need
the full game is.
Half-Life 2 to have the mod, right?
Oh yes, you'll need Half-Life 2 for the
Yeah.
mod. That's right. That's right. Yeah, playing the original mod and then the demo. If you're still having fun, Stanley Parable, like the HD remake or whatever they call it, totally worth the $15 that you'll spend on it. It took me about 3 or 4 hours to get everything that I knew of, and there's still some spoilers there, and certain achievements that are pretty great. You read them, and you're like, "Whoa, that's gonna do that," and then
Still
Not gonna say.
happens.
what I would love to do is get one of you guys to sit down and just play it. I don't even know if I'd want to record it. The fun of it is going through it and being like, "Holy shit, that's hilarious," and then seeing how somebody else reacts to all the craziness, or seeing like, what did they try first, or will they figure out, hey, if I do this, it's gonna like fuck shit up, or do like some really crazy
Well, it
shit.
could
Like,
be a marathon thing.
I would love to see one of you guys play that during the marathon. I think that would I'd be very happy to see that. Anyways, I played that. That was totally worth all the money spent and time. Also, I played XCOM the Bureau a little bit. I know when we first played it, when it first came out, it ran like garbage and was complete
Still runs
shit.
like garbage for me.
Does it? Okay, for me, I'm actually getting like a really good frame rate on
I've
like
kind of turned it on and poked it every once in a while.
Yeah?
It always runs like garbage.
that game is okay. I kind of enjoy it. The story's
Oddly enough, me and
Decent.
Devin were just talking about how bad it was in the car.
Really?
Right here.
Yeah.
it's okay. It's enjoyable, but what I don't like is
No,
that
It's bad.
the commanding of people.
Game-
Like-
yeah,
Nope.
I mentioned that.
Like
Specifically that.
Yeah,
Actually,
what I wish is like
The shooting is
he
not
went.
bad.
The shooting's not bad,
Yeah.
but commanding people sucks.
I
That's
don't.
what he
I don't
said.
do it,
That's what he said.
and people legitimately will fucking like. I will run up, and they will be back at the beginning of the firefight, just being like, "Hey, I'll shoot that guy. I'll shoot him again for you." Don't worry about it.
And the AI is pretty bad when you're like, shoot that guy, and they're like, okay, Roger. And they'll pop up and they'll just be like. Meanwhile, they're getting like annihilated. But
Oh, I just use them to pick me up. That's all I use them for.
yeah. But
like-
the thing is that I don't like is that I wish that when you hit tab, it would go into like XCOM Enemy Unknown mode, where it would just be like above, and you could be like just move there, because yeah, trying
Rather
to
than doing the like move. Okay, now go down to
yeah
the
run them
view.
there, then be like okay, then you aim, and then also it's really weird that you start that game and the aliens are like just attacking, and
Yeah.
like your fucking squad mates are like, I'm gonna throw out a plasma cannon, and I'm gonna call in an airstrike out of fucking nothingness because it just shoots this like warps in plasma artillery, and you're like, there are aliens, and you guys already have this kind of shit coming out of your hands. Like, I don't know, it doesn't make sense. But
I feel like
I want to play more of it for
just
some reason.
like there's that moment where it's not really spoilers, but you first get back to your base, and it's like the mission right after your first mission, and you kind of go back to the morgue or the hospital area, I guess.
I don't know if I've gotten there for yet, but yeah, continue.
It felt so fucking janky and like patched in, like just randomly bolted on, that like I didn't. You're kind of like, they kind of ask you to go around the office and they go around and get this other stuff, and then it's like you get called to go somewhere, and you're like, all right, great, I'll do this, and then like without trying to spoil anything, something happens, and it's just like that.
I think
Has no fucking context whatsoever. This whole big thing happened like the equivalent of like 2 in-game hours ago, and this what? And it's just like, I don't know, it just really bothered me that it felt really just like they were trying too hard to build suspense or something, or make it hype up the attacks. That was just I didn't like it, and I was really turned off.
You sound
by that.
like you're very confused. with
Yeah,
this
I
game.
was like, okay, like that. There's no build up. There's no build up whatsoever to the game. It starts off at this high point, and then it just tries to keep going higher, and it does not maintain that at all. It's confusing. It's actually really confusing.
I think my favorite part about it actually is that you go around and you pick up like little tattered pieces of ripped paper, but you know, like most games, like Deus Ex, something you pick up like a PDA and you scroll through it. Well, this is like a torn, ripped piece of paper, which pops up on the screen as a ripped piece of paper, like 3 or 4 lines on it, but you can scroll, and you're just like, I don't think that's how paper works. Like, what the fuck? Like, just have like tattered pieces, or like just put a little bit more into it, other than like a teeny corner with like scrolling. I don't know. It's really weird. But anyway, yeah, I played some of that. That's kind of random. I realized there's a lot of stuff that I haven't actually been able to finish that I picked up. Like, I never even started that. I never started Castlevania Harmony of no that Shadow
of Colossus, Castlevania.
Yes, sure. I don't remember what the fuck it's called, but yeah,
I've got that game.
Lords
downloaded.
of Shadow.
Lords of Shadow. Thank you, Shadow of Lords. But yeah, I haven't played much. I haven't played that yet, which I feel bad with.
That's fine. You can play it on the marathon while I watch you.
There's something.
'Cause that game's awesome and has lots of Castlevania references.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that's what I did. I recently got
Excuse me?
No.
What does that say? What is?
that was tactical intervention.
No. The next one. What is you?
Borderlands,
Hopped in to show somebody my face.
and that was it.
Hopped into Borderlands to show my face. Actually, no, I tried to. Then the game was full. I quit out.
Great.
Had so much more in Borderlands. No, I've kind of gotten somewhat ridiculously oddly.
You seem totally into free-to-play shooters.
Just free to play, just random shit happening right now. Played some PlanetSide 2. My favorite part about PlanetSide 2 is being like, hey, I want to shoot people and gain some random crap because I'm probably gonna play on the PS4, so might as well try a little bit of it now. They've really on the 30th of this month, on October 30th, they're putting out their Operation Make Game Faster patch, which is what they called it. Which is, hey, they're gonna make the game run 30% faster on everybody's PCs, or all the PCs they've tested on before, of like up to 30% faster, which is awesome. It's also probably gonna be the PS4 crazy optimization patch. So they've really improved the get into the game, get into the action, because you can get into the game and you spawn at your whatever team's base where you can summon, I don't know, tanks and shit, and then you can go into war. But if you go in, you hit escape, you join a squad, and there's a little button that's like spawn on squad, or you can just spawn on Warzone, and you just hit that shit. You fucking 2 seconds later, you're just fucking airdropping into like a goddamn like 100 on 100 war, just shooting people like yelling shit in the mics and stuff. You're like, this is great. I'm in for hit escape, log out, you're out. It's like 30 minutes. You've killed like tons of people, like killed dudes, revived people, and I'm just like, wow, it's more drop in, drop out than
Does
I thought.
it seem like there's always kind of one of those wars going on?
Yeah,
Or...
every time it's pretty awesome. Like, and I'll drop into one, but you look at the map and there's like 16 others going on, and it's kind of crazy. It's almost like what I wish Battlefield
Are all
would.
the like matches like that technically?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well,
there's no like 4-on-4 type stuff.
If let's say we were playing, like me, you, Kumar, and Devin, just kind of like, okay, let's go try to like go behind enemy lines and take out like a base. Well, you'll go take it out, and then it'll be like warning, like your base is getting just like somebody else will be like, hey, what the fuck, our base is disappearing. A few people might go check it out, and if you're killing them, then it's gonna pop up on the map of, okay, this is a hot zone. Then more people are gonna be like, oh shit, I gotta go there, and then it'll just fucking culminate into like you just started an all-out ground war with tanks and fucking flying shit and
Just
just
because we rolled up on some dude and
Yeah.
shot them.
That's pretty sweet.
but no, that game is really awesome. But I don't know. I don't know. I wish I had more people to play with, but I really like the idea of having like imagine if we played and we were like just a group of friends. It feels like that game is nothing but groups of friends playing and using the in-game VoIP, which similar to DayZ, where when you talk you have like proximity chat.
Yeah.
But when I join a squad, I have it's a squad and a platoon. So you have a platoon leader who's saying like, "Okay, Delta, you fucking go and attack this." Who then has a squad leader who can talk to us. If the platoon leader is talking, it lowers everybody else if somebody else is talking because they are the fucking important person. Then your squad leader, then you guys talking, and then proximity. But what's cool is going into a fight, like warping into a fight. Like I'm a medic, boom, going in, logged in, joined a squad, hopped in. And there's like 150 of us. There's tanks, planes, shit going on. There's it happened to be a corner where there was both the Terran Republic and everybody just fighting. And you're running past people. And you have like the squad leader being like, "Yo, we got to go around the side." But he's like in another squad. And you're just hearing the proximity chat of you running past that. And like dudes next to you like talking about getting shot. And you're just like, this just feels so fucking cool of just like little chatters going on. And your squad leader is like yelling you to fucking go destroy like a building. And you're just like, yeah, what the fuck is going on? It's just... You get so into it and it makes no sense, and you feel like there's like the chaos of battle going around where people are like yelling for medics and healers and like, "Oh, we need tanks now. Holy shit, there's a bird in the fucking air." One dude's telling you to go around the back. Like, just
Would you say this game is kind of made by the fact that people are actually using the in-game chat?
and it's like you're running past them, so you hear it like in your left ear going from forward to behind, or if he's in a building, you can't hear him as much unless he's like yelling or something.
So it's pretty sweet.
There's some really dumb shit, and it just hopping in to like the reason I don't like playing Battlefield and stuff is usually because you hop in and it takes too long. Like you get into a vehicle, you go, you die. It feels a little slower. This you're like airdropping in, you're spawning on vehicles that are like just so much shit going on. There's so many medics. There's all this crap going on that it's like the Battlefield that I enjoy. Even though there's a lot of pay to win stuff in that. Well, you can just buy weapons outright instead of getting certs and such, but it feels so fucking cool to just randomly to be able to hop in and have that like Call of Duty experience of hop in, play 30 minutes, get the fuck out, feel like you did something. And it's awesome. I don't know. I didn't play it in a while, and last time I told you guys like, yeah, I enjoyed the huge battles, but I just kind of like whatever, just fumbled around in there. But playing a few hours yesterday and today was super awesome. I'm excited to play that on the PS4 where everybody's using controllers or something, or actually everyone's gonna have mics in that too, and I hope the VoIP kind of works the same way. But yeah, I don't know. PlanetSide 2, I'm excited to see what that 30% performance patch is gonna do, because that game is fucking, I think it's pretty great.
Should I not touch it until the PS4? Then?
They said that you can play now, and what they might do is, the reason the PS4 and PC people won't play together is because the way the patches work, they won't go at the same time, which I'm
Also controllers versus mice.
sure.
Yeah.
But because they're starting off with the same version, so what they might allow is, say you've been playing on the PC, you've spent money, you've got a character, you'll get like your character maybe copied, just like, hey, this is your character you have on PS4, but then it is its own thing. Like you level that thing on, it's not connected to your PC character.
Like a one-time copy.
Yeah, like-
just because
Yeah.
everything's the same.
The same
right at this
now,
point.
and then just go off. So if that's the case, that's freaking awesome. If that's not the case, totally go ahead and try it on PC. Just don't spend any money. Not like I think you were going to, but like just don't spend any money because you don't know if that's going to transfer over.
The only like weird in-game stuff I've ever bought is like Awesome Knots skins.
Yeah, that's fine. Most of the stuff in this game is mostly skins that you pay for. The other stuff is just accessing stuff quicker. But when I used to play, you get certs for doing stuff. You level up and you get certs. Certs you spend to like be like, okay, I have a medic gun, I want to make my medic gun better, or I want to my armor ability to just heal everybody around me, or throw like a fucking revival grenade, which sounds like the coolest shit that I just want to unlock, because so many times you'll get into a building and one dude throws a grenade and like 10 people die. And I just want to have a fucking revival grenade to be like, nope, boom, and then just get all 10 people back up and then hit my like auto heal and just, I want to try some cool shit. But no, it used to take a while to get certs, but now I played maybe an hour and I got over 100,
Wow.
which gives you like, okay, I can upgrade not my gun, because the gun's like 1,000, but that's just a few more hours. Before, I was playing for maybe an hour or two and I'd get like 30.
Oh, that's kind of shitty.
So now, I don't know, it seems a bit faster, it seems a bit cool, but yeah.
It's hard to get that.
You're saying it's going to get even faster?
It might, well, the game, no. I don't think the game's going to get faster, but they seem to be tweaking it to allow people who play just a little bit. Like,
to maintain a decent
Yeah.
standard.
like they've also added stuff where, like Call of Duty, you'll get a challenge. in PlanetSide, you'll get a challenge, but you can only get 5 ones that give you boosts a day. So if you play like an hour a day and you get those 5 challenges, they give you a shit ton of experience, they give you a shit ton of certs, you can just leave after, not even worry about it. So there's some stuff they do to help speed it up if you're not on that game playing every day all day. But it's cool. It's
Speaking of free-to-play shooters, I think you got the one more game to talk about, right?
free to play shooters. Which one?
Today.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
What is it?
So there's this
The thing
weird
from today, Devin.
thing that's been in beta that's now open beta that everybody can go and play. I think on gface.com or something.
Yeah.
It's called Warface. And
It's made by it's on Crytek engine,
yeah,
and it
is intense.
yeah.
It's cool because it runs in a browser game and it looks freaking
Pretty sweet,
decent. It looks
yeah.
pretty decent. It runs really well. It has co-op levels as well as competitive. The competitive thing is weird because there's like this weird lag and it's
Everybody's got different pings.
everyone's playing from across the world. It's weird, but
Net code
you're
is
a
not
weird
good.
lad, Kumar. But no, it's pretty fucking off the wall ridiculous.
Just that pistol firing. Just like the pistol's kind of like looks out of control, but he's hitting the target every time.
It's like a rabid fucking animal trying to get out of your hand as you're shooting the pistol, but it's like super stable, but going fucking apeshit in your hand, and it's weird. It's pretty.
The second best driver we never recorded.
Well, I thought it was going to be garbage and not work, and no one was going to be playing it, so I was like, oh, whatever, I'm just going to load this up.
And then it ended up being the second best driver that we never recorded.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Warface. And I think that's pretty much it. I got back in the WoW, and that's it. I think I'm already out of WoW, though.
Just got that taste.
I got that taste. Okay, this is going to sound weird, but I can't fully enjoy WoW because when I play, the kids aren't home.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't know what you mean.
It seems
Okay, so the WoW universe is populated by mainly younger people. Most of the time. It's easier to find people for pugs, dungeons,
Anyways, keep going. Don't bother explaining
pickup
this.
groups,
Okay.
dungeons, trading. More people are online after school.
Yeah.
So whether it be university kids or whatever. So when you play
Talking about like 4 or 5-ish.
yeah, but 4 or 5-ish. So when you play at like 10 in the morning, it's fucking a ghost town. That's it. It's just ghost town.
ectoplasm everywhere. It's fucking that ghost town.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's gross. It's sticky.
Ugh. But yeah, so anyways, when I play, there's not many people online, so I can't. Like I signed up for a 10-day trial, which gave me Missing Pandaria, and I just kind of got to play it. And I started a new panda character and all that stuff. I've gotten like 8 or 9 hours into it or something, and I think I'm level 36 or something. So it's really fast to level up, especially if you do dungeons, because you get 2 or 3 levels per. Being a panda character, there's some weird shit where, hey, you're a panda character and you have to do all this old content, which you've probably done like 6-7 times. We're gonna go ahead and give you 50% experience boost. And because I've had like another character, I have heirloom items which give you 20% more experience because I have 2 of them. And
So
then
you're just trucking.
yeah, truck. And
Did
then
you
I
get to
joined.
the point where it's just like these quests are too low level. It's not worth me.
I don't
doing
need
it,
to quest. I don't need to do quests. I started doing quests, and then you at level 15 you get the ability to do dungeons, and you get 3 levels per dungeon. So by the time you get out, you're like, well, this zone is fucking done. I'm just gonna queue for another dungeon then. So not only that, I joined a guild. Those noob guilds are like, hey, why don't you join our guild? They're level 25, which has all the perks. So I got 10% more experience gain from that, and money gain, and all this weird shit. But I just did it for the experience gain to pretty much use them. So pretty much
Taking advantage of these poor kids.
Yeah,
Small guilds.
That sounds weird. Don't use those sentences. That sentence. But
That's what you did though.
yeah, let's say
You
I'm
can't
having
hide from the truth.
say I'm having a good run and I find a group. So I do dungeon queue, whatever, boom, get in instantly. Do it, takes me like 20 minutes, I gain 3 levels. Queue up again, get in, boom, 3 levels. And I just kept doing that. So I was trying to get to the new content, which was like level 85 plus.
Jeez.
It's not hard to get there. If you I could get to like probably level 80 if I were to do that for like another 5 hours ish. If I were to get lucky with the queues. Like if I was getting queues nonstop, like what I might do this weekend is try that. But yeah, I got my little fix of it. I think I might be done for now, but I think I'm going to resub maybe in like Christmas break when I've got a few hours here and there just to check out what the new content was. Like drop 1 month, just go into it and be like,
Marathon's
this
going to
isn't
be like Unity WoW marathon now.
no, I don't think so. I realize now when I go to it, I already feel that like, oh shit, right, this is WoW again. But I just want to play that a little bit more to get that out of the system because I like healing and I like the way healing and stuff and groups works in WoW. Just like the shit's always going on. You have to be on your toes, kind of, and that's kind of fun. But yeah, I want to try the new content. So if I don't get there in this 10-day trial, I'm probably gonna resub for a month and just be like, okay, now I'm out. The second I get to the point where I feel like I'm grinding for gear, just all that for unsub, I'm fucking out of here. We're done. So
Hope you'll say that.
I'm pretty sure I will, because Steam, whenever we left Tactical Intervention today, was like, yo, Eve subscriptions are 50% off now for 3 months. And I was like,
Shit.
came back. Let's keep doing Eve.
That's exactly what happened.
Hey, Devin.
How much of a subscription do you get for buying the game?
WoW or Eve?
Eve.
1 month.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got a month.
Yeah.
That I haven't
Chilling.
Yeah.
done anything with.
As well as anybody thinking of getting into Eve right now, I think on Steam for this week, Eve is like 50% off as well, or
Yep.
75% off.
Did
So it's like,
75% off on the $20
Yep.
pack. I think.
yeah, so it's $4 right now for the starter pack, which gives you some ships, a month of game time, and some other random crap.
Which is pretty sweet.
So that's pretty sweet. But
I bought a starter pack for some game that I didn't really play.
Warframe.
Yeah.
But
Bought starter pack right when I stopped playing that because I was like, oh yeah, I'll play more Warframe. No.
Warframe got a new patch, by the way, which pretty much made it PS4 ready. All the menus now are like scrollable and like, you know.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah. Well, they get ready for the PS4 launch. I think there's
Does it
gonna
work well with the PC side of things though as well?
be yeah. It
Can
just
you use a controller in the menus now?
I'm pretty sure you can. I
It's
didn't
not totally garbage broken, so I have to use both.
No, I just hopped in for like 5 seconds just to check, and I saw the menus like, oh, this shit looks really good.
Because I might actually play it again if I can
Try
just
it.
sit back with my controller and not fucking touch the keyboard.
Yeah. So the reason I went back to it for like 30 seconds because they added a necromancer suit, which apparently you kill a dude, you fucking raise him back from the dead, and you just keep fighting him. Like that sounds goddamn really awesome in Warframe.
Just like
So
keep the enemies alive fighting for you.
some weird shit. Yeah, I want to try that.
That's okay. That's okay.
But you know how like before, whenever you'd go choose your outfit or whatever, you'd have like that weird shit sprawling, and there's like all the little buttons and stuff.
Yeah.
Now there's like it's just on the left, and it has the levels straight up right there. You hit like A on it, which I'm guessing, and then it has 3 menus like equip, unequip, or compare.
Thank God.
And then you
those
like
menus were
go through that.
confusing as fuck.
Yeah. So then
Those were nearly air mech level menus.
Yeah. And then now whenever you go to like, hey, I want to click on a like the galaxy map, it kind of seems to frame itself where it's like top to bottom with the levels you do. So you'd kind of easily figure out what you're doing next and all that stuff. And I'm pretty sure you can easily scroll through that once you select it.
Right.
So I think it's I think it's a lot more approachable if you have a controller now.
Excellent. I might actually go play it again because sneaking around with my fucking Magnum was awesome.
I want to. I hopped in there. I saw the menus and I saw they also changed the look of some things. Like when you're scrolling
They
through
had a
your
new Magnum.
I don't know. I think they added some new items for sure.
Right.
But going through the scrolling thing to choose your weapons, it has like a new animation where you're like, dude pulls it out, but it like morphs into existence into their hand. Like, I was like,
I don't
So
know. I
it's
didn't
real-
play all fast.
I just want
and
to play this.
crazy like you.
No,
did.
I mean just in the menu. Whenever
Oh,
you're
instead of
equipping.
just being like,
Like you're just mousing over like pistols, and she's like, and just shit morphing in front of you. You're like, I
that's
just want to
great.
play this game.
Because before it was just kind of like,
Just like flicking, like
yeah.
yeah. Now that it just affects craziness. Also, the options menu is a nice list of shit you can easily flick off now. It's not like this crappy little fucking weird thing. So that's good.
It's good that they're trying to
Fantastic.
future-proof it a little bit.
Not like Air Mech.
Air Mech. I would love to go back to that. I would love to see
Just
Air
to
Mech
see
be
if
on the
it's still
PS4.
bad.
Yeah. But
The game of Air Mech itself is fucking phenomenal.
oh,
It's too bad the menus are garbage.
someone said McDonald's in the chat. I just want to say McDonald's apparently, I think in Europe somewhere, has a burger based off of a CounterStrike team now. The NIF, Ninjas in Pajamas.
Seriously?
No, NIP. Sorry. Yeah, apparently it's a Ninjas in Pajamas McDonald's burger. Just want to say that.
Monopoly's on now.
Oh, damn.
Still, I think.
Yeah, I think it
this
is.
month. Maybe seen the next one. What?
You're a monopoly.
There's something.
You didn't forget anything. We're good.
Okay.
News.
News.
Finally.
Sorry, I'm trying to burn time here to write stuff down. In news. Oh no, I closed the folder. Whoop, 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 whoa. There we go. Chat's back. Hey, people, right now, if you go to some EB Games in the US or just randomly, just random stores, PS4 DualShocks are being sold.
Oh yeah,
DualShock
I
4s.
saw that.
As well as also the PlayStation camera.
Oh,
Which is weird, but
I didn't hear about that.
hey, people can pick those up. It makes sense. There's nothing you can really do with them except for apparently the PS4 controller somewhat works on a PC, but also works on the PS3 if you plug it in via USB. And apparently I'm getting really bad chat problems here tonight. Sorry, you guys.
I wonder if I can go find a DualShock 4 then, because I hate the PS3 controller.
Really?
Potentially.
I hate it.
I am removing a feature from Chrome, which I think is breaking my chat. All right. So there's that. Yeah, so if you hook up the USB plug for the PS4 controller, like the DualShock 4, into a PS3,
It works fine.
it seems to work. And that's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool.
I'm going to try to open these stupid things on the right screen.
That would probably actually make a lot of PS3 games more enjoyable.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to put this over here. So Assassin's Creed Liberation HD. I don't remember if that trailer that we watched had a date on it, but now it's officially January 14th.
Oh, nice.
They actually put it up on Steam
Did they?
and put a release date on there. I don't
Oh.
know if that
Oh, wow.
leaked that way or
Okay.
what, but
So the Assassin's Creed Liberation PS Vita game remake is coming out January 14th, which seems really close after 4. So I wonder how that's gonna feel in like quality wise compared to
Not really sure on that one.
well,
Yeah.
Liberation feels more like closer to the Ezio games than
oh,
the
really?
Connor game. So
it says here that actually it's only January 14th on the PSN. The PC and 360 version don't have a date yet.
Oh.
Unless the Steam thing.
go
I
to
don't know.
Steam. Go to Steam. I'm
Go to
pretty
Steam
sure,
right now?
Because actually January 14th sounds way longer than it said on Steam.
Yeah,
I
okay.
feel like Steam said like
Oops, that's the wrong
2
thing.
weeks or something.
Oops. It's $20. $20 is not a bad price for that. It says January
January
15th.
15th.
Okay,
They
it's the
changed
same date. So there's that. Battlefield 4 got a trailer as well as like a lot of other PS4 launch titles and Xbox One launch titles. It seems like this last
Couple of
push
weeks.
of weeks, yeah, is getting so much stuff.
So much
coming out.
content dropped.
Yeah, and
Well, the PS4 is out 3 weeks.
yeah, 3
Yeah.
weeks. There's some crazy stuff that actually IGN's been posting for the Call of Duty Ghosts Squads gameplay. I only have a link for it, but every day this week they've been putting out a new gameplay to show the different modes. And one thing that they talked about, which I was happy to hear, is Modern Warfare 3 had a survival mode, where it's kind of like wave-based stuff, and you buy your perks and shit.
Right.
It sounded like that wasn't going to be in the game, but in the squads menu, there's that, and it doesn't actually take into account any squad stuff. It's just real players against waves of stuff.
That's cool.
But it's the exact same mode, which makes me really happy because I really wanted to play more of that. So I really enjoyed that mode. But yeah, hearing more of that's pretty sweet. Plus, I think it's 4 players now, which is pretty great. For those of you who've been following a little crazy Reddit stuff, Dark Matter was a game that came out on Steam, I think like last week or 2 weeks ago or something. It was a $15 game on Steam, and I say was because it's now taken off Steam. What happened is it was a game that was on Kickstarter that I guess didn't make their money or something, or they didn't make enough money. So it was a 5-hour game that they put out. But when you get to the 5-hour conclusion, you'd kind of just... There was a Let's Play that I saw of it where the dude just kind of walks through a door and it fades to black. It loads the next area, then it like cuts to black, and then just has like words on screen simply saying like, she walked through the door and she couldn't turn back. There was machines everywhere. It's just like, thanks for playing.
Oh, really? That's weird.
And I was like, what the fuck? Like, this isn't the end. And apparently people were pissed because it wasn't sold as an episodic content game or all that, and it just had no ending. So Steam pulled it, and they also pulled it off of Good Old Games as well, which is too bad because
Wow.
there's all this weird shit going on where they were saying
There's
like
a lot
hey,
of weird indie stuff happening right now.
yeah. So there was that where they were like, hey, we're going to make more of it for sure. But the people who worked in the game were already all fired and didn't work for the company anymore, which didn't exist. Anyway, game's gone now, which kind of sucks because it was like a Metroidvania kind of cool looking Shadow Complex thing. But hey, it's done. It's dead. Apparently the Wii is no longer in production anymore, which is kind of crazy
Yeah.
Good.
because I don't know if it was still selling well, but I think it might have been. Would it?
Maybe
I
they
don't
have
know
enough
if the Wii U's-
back order built.
That can also make sense. There's just so much that they can still
There's
ship
a
out.
fucking
despite-
warehouse with just like 3.5 million Wii's
Like
just waiting.
two holiday seasons after the Wii was out, that their demand was met.
Oh yeah.
They had overstock. You know, it wasn't hard to find a Wii anymore.
Yeah. To talk about Nintendo stuff, you can now buy refurbished XLs, 3DS XLs on the Nintendo store, pretty much. They're $20 cheaper than paying real actual price. Or no, because they're normally $199.
Yeah. So
Then they were $179 before. Now they're $149 when you try to buy
So
them.
it's $30
refurbished.
cheaper.
Ooh.
So that's not too bad. And if you buy one with the 16 gig SD card, it's $159, so $10
Well, that's not bad.
more. So that's actually
$10 for a 16 gig SD card ain't bad.
if it's
No.
class 10 and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty snazzy. Speaking of Nintendo Online stuff, if you check in October 31st, they will add cradles that you can buy for 500 Nintendo Club
Coins.
coins. So it'll be free if you have that many coins. And
What's
it's
I'm
a
gonna have to go through my old DS games.
it's an XL charger, like a charge cradle that you just drop it on.
Mario
Like the,
Power Tennis. I have to go do that survey.
you bought that? Wow. Okay. Cool. That's a 3DS game,
It is
isn't it?
download play. Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
Mario Tennis Open. That's what it's called.
Damn.
But it's got download play, Riccio.
That's always super swell. I know. Oh no, that was it for Nintendo stuff. I forgot to mention also the DualShock.
Spent like 3 hours playing the download play with my brother. 'cause
Really?
He just had Pokemon, right? He didn't have any other games. That's why I bought
You
it.
play Mario Kart with him too, and stuff. That's pretty sweet. The DualShock 4 controller. They've showed that. I don't know if you guys realized on the PS3 and PS2 and all that stuff, they were analog, so you could kind of push a little bit or push harder for it to do stuff. Now they're officially every button except for the triggers, I'm guessing, are digital.
Oh.
So it's either off or on. So it's gonna have that super tactile. Like you touched it, it's fucking instant. It's gone.
Wicked.
So I'm super excited to try out how games are gonna feel with that. Like just
How smooth it's
Instant-
going to be.
pretty
Instant
sweet.
gratification.
Yeah. There was also this crazy thing that happened this week with Total Biscuit and some crazy
Yeah.
day one incident. Gary's something. I don't know the name. I'm sorry.
Day one Gary incident.
Day one Gary's incident. Yes, I just messed up the name.
Nazi zombie.
Nazi zombie. Zombie. We should play
Can't
more
wait
of
to
that.
play that with you guys again.
Yeah.
Also, there's a second one coming out next week. Should we get it?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway,
Considering our investment in the first one.
I really
I'm
want to play
wondering.
more of that. Though.
I played the shit out of the first one, by the way.
I was waiting to play
um,
with you guys, but hey.
I'm wondering if the second one addresses a lot of the technical issues that the first one had.
Like
Yeah.
the Matrix.
Yeah.
Well, that
you
I
mean
think only a
totally
handful of people got
fucked
stuck with that.
textures?
That was pretty sweet though.
I keep
There's
every
some good screenshots.
every time I go through my pictures, I look through all of those and I'm like, yeah,
This
those-
happened.
That was fucked.
But yeah, no, the day one Gary's incident thing was more just to kind of mention to anybody who's like,
A YouTuber or
yeah, because Total Biscuit is a pretty huge dude out there, and he got caught where he gave pretty much like not a crappy review, but he talked down the game because it was clearly glitchy and buggy and not a very good one from what it appeared, and they used the copyright filing thing to add a copyright strike to take down the video, and there's all this crazy thing which we won't get into where there's like, hey, no, you guys gave me the right to because you sent the code, which of course I'm gonna make a review of it, but monetizing it is just how we do it. That's like the exchange of like, hey, I give you guys advertisement for your game, I get paid for it type of thing. So there's that. But no, it was kind of crazy because he was talking about like he's lucky that he's a huge YouTuber because he managed to make a video and talk his way out of it. Like, guys, this is fucked. Like, okay, help me out, and YouTube kind of helped him out or did whatever. The video is back up now. But if you're a smaller YouTube channel,
you just get
you
fucked.
got a copyright strike. Like, no one's gonna be listening to you for months. Like, you can't submit something to YouTube and they won't check it out right away. Like, just you maybe post it on Reddit and hope like
well, the difference there is
builds
that
up and-
Total Biscuit has, for lack of a better word, an army of fans.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know, he put out that video kind of explaining what happened.
yeah.
And you know that gets YouTube's attention.
But
To be someone so tiny and get a copyright strike, you're kind of screwed.
what I'd hope would come from this is that for people who are legitimately trying to make YouTube channels where they're doing the same stuff and they get hit by this, I'd hope that if someone were to get into the same boat and make a video or just somehow get a hold of like somebody like Total Biscuit and be like, listen, the same shit happened to me. This is unfair. This is like it's like and having a good reason to do it. If you were to bring that up to like someone like Total Biscuit, if he were to bring it to light, because there's a lot of people out there. There's actually somebody else who I don't remember the channel, but I saw it on Reddit as well, where he got copyright complaint and his channel's locked right now and he can't do shit on it for weeks until they figure out what the hell happened. And just because he's not a huge channel, like there's nothing he can do about it until I guess
So lame.
something
It's
happens.
really weird because I've never seen one of these copyright strikes. I've only seen the like,
Little matching.
hey, this is matched, so we're going to put ads on it and
Yeah.
we're going to get the money. And usually I'm like,
Yeah, just go for it. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, it's kind of crazy, especially when you consider companies like Nintendo or Sega, where sometimes they'll just kind of like, boom, everything with this name, just hey, take that shit off YouTube. Actually, you guys play Persona, and that's crazy. There was this European dance competition or dance studio or dance something called Persona something, And what they want is they went on YouTube and they were starting their brand thing, and they just copyrighted like, hey, any video with the name Persona, take that shit down. And fucking everything just got crossed. Copyright complaints were just being shot out fucking everywhere, and channels were getting shut down for that shit.
Jeez.
And it's ridiculous that something can happen. And it's like, imagine that happens, and there's like 50 channels that had a Persona Let's Play for some reason that would have got caught by that, and they're all maybe little channels. Those people, like, there's nothing that like,
They're done.
A few of them might be able to get heard of and get that shit fixed, but so many channels just fucking gone. Like it's crazy. I don't know.
It's really messed.
It's insane.
It's kind of
But
messed.
yeah. Anyway, I thought it was crazy. I just want to bring that up because it's kind of crazy, and that's sort of the stuff that we do, and hope that never happens to us. But hey,
I'm
it's
sure we'll
r-
find out soon enough.
it's
right?
random. Yeah.
We didn't want to play day one Gary's incident anyways.
Yeah. Jeez. In better
you.
news,
Indie developer.
the PS4
That's
will have party chat, 8 players. In other
Seriously?
news,
Awesome.
PS4 will have party chat, 8 players. Also, apparently going to support Vita PS4 cross chat.
Cool.
Yeah, I was.
Sounds kind of cool.
That's
I
expected.
just
though,
knew
I
that
think.
was a thing.
Hey, cooler news. Xbox One party chat, 8 players as well.
No one cares.
It's the same shit. I don't know. It's fine. It's gonna
Yeah,
be okay.
that's the same.
Oh, Skype on Xbox Live or Xbox One is going to be available as a separate thing. Will require gold, but you'll be able to Skype people on PCs and all stuff around the
Oh,
world
that's
with
cool.
Skype. So that's kind of
Why?
At least on the bright side, they're making use of what they paid so much money for.
You know what? With that Kinect camera 1080p craziness, not bad. If you have the
Like
output.
gold almost sounds like a scam at this point.
It does. I'm. Yeah.
Like they were pitching it to like families and stuff like that. Like, hey, use all your favorite services, but buy our $60 a year thing.
Yeah.
First, you can't use the services
Per
otherwise.
account.
I know. I know you.
I got hit by so many promotional offers by buying like Office 365 and shit. I'm fucking cleared till 2016, so I'm whatever. But
Yes, but we're not families that
You gotta
buy
jo-
this thing to watch Netflix on.
yeah, I know it's pretty dumb. But
So I don't have cable at my apartment, and Netflix is a magical thing.
Yeah.
And I've had this realization that almost every device in my house, except for my microwave and my fridge, plays Netflix in some sort of fashion.
yeah.
And your Xbox because you don't have gold.
yeah.
It's like I care, like I power up my Xbox.
You remember we bought that Apple TV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half for like recording
Yeah.
things, and the other half is because Liz wanted to watch something on Netflix out in our main room with some friends, and she didn't have Xbox Live Gold, so she couldn't. I was like, I guess we need a Netflix box for
Yeah.
that main room then.
Wonderful.
This is fucked up.
What's crazy is for less than the price of an Xbox Live Gold, if you really want something to play Netflix anywhere, just buy a Chromecast. Apparently works surprisingly well.
Yep.
So
Or a Roku.
I've heard literally nothing about the Chromecast.
ask Skinned, he's got one.
Rokus are really popular
Apparently
as
it's
well.
really good. He just streams YouTube videos right to his TV and he's like, this looks really good.
I
Excellent.
can do that with my Apple TV.
But it wasn't $25 or whatever.
Yeah, but I have it already.
Okay, well, shut up. You've won that battle,
Also,
Dan.
we recorded
Yeah,
content with
okay.
it.
All right, fine. Yeah, there's that.
Like our did that ever go out? The red line
Red line,
dry
no.
run?
But the
Is
other
that the
stuff,
only
yeah.
one that didn't? Okay.
Because it was just like, yeah. Anyway. Hey,
Red line.
Sony being super bros and like being like, hey, any game is crazy for awesomeness. You know that game, Lone Survivor? That
Yeah.
was like PS4 version's got all that exclusive content. They were going to hold that shit off for a while. They're just like, you know what? Fuck it. Just put it out for the PC version too. Don't worry about it.
Man,
Just-
They
Sony's
don't care about PC.
Just but their exclusivity, they're just like, yeah,
because
PC.
it's not on Xbox.
yeah.
I guess so.
Sony
But it just looks like such a bro move. Just like, yeah, whatever.
Sony is that guy who is like
We probably
who's
paid
your
money for this.
roommate who cleans up after you when you're fucking messy, or like you have a party and he just comes downstairs and starts cleaning up after the night when everybody's hungover. He's that guy. He's the good guy.
Yeah.
Hey, want pizza? Yeah,
Oh, you guys can't get that pizza? Fuck it. You know what? You take that pizza.
here you go.
On
guys.
us.
On us.
Because this is going to be a free update.
I
for
ordered this
everybody.
pizza for myself, but you guys look really hungry, so
Yeah.
here you go.
Like
Oh, man, your pizza doesn't have pepperonis, but ours got double pepperonis. You know what? Take some of our pepperonis.
here you go. Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. Cross-buy works with Steam now. Just whatever. Take our whole fucking pizza.
We bought Steam.
Yeah. But no, Sony actually also put out a trailer this week for the 1995 We Built Our System to Play video.
That was fucking sweet.
And
I haven't seen it yet.
Very awesome.
Yeah.
In fact, that they kind of like since 95, so the video's in 4:3, and then as it goes on, like the video gets clear, it switches to widescreen. The like technology in the room kind of upgrades and stuff. But the coolest thing about this video, for those of you who have seen it, and you're like, yeah, Riccio, we know what you're talking about. Maybe you've seen the other video too, but there's a making of for it, which is actually fucking awesome to watch because, Kumar, if you haven't seen it, some of the videos are like, you have the entrance of a room and there's like two dudes from like high school like coming in like, yeah, what's up? Let's play some Tekken. And they kind of walk by the camera and the camera slowly pans. Well, during moments where the camera is slowly panning, like, hey, we'll pan at the screen. They're playing Tekken and then it's going to pan towards one dude talking and it's going to pan back to the screen and they'll be playing something else. And it'll be now like the PlayStation 2 Slim.
Did they actually like switch out?
It pans and people are fucking prone under the camera, just like unplug that PS2, fucking push it under the fucking table and just like grab another one, plug it in, go, and just like, it's like a 3-second thing of like, then you have to like just hide.
Like a Formula One pit stop?
Yeah. And you'll have like weird pans where people will be like, yeah, I'm gonna go out here. And like the second they leave the frame, it's just them diving to the ground so that people can come in and fucking do that shit. It's fantastic to watch. It's a lot of that stuff is shot
You'll
in
have
one.
to link me that stuff?
Yeah.
Because I literally have not heard about this.
Oh,
video.
it's really cool. It's really sweet.
We can probably watch it after really quick. It's like a 5-minute video. It's pretty great. But,
No, but to watch the making of and stuff, I'm
okay.
gonna watch that over eating some McDonald's.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Great. But yeah, no, I highly recommend checking it out. It's the 1995 making of video. It's really cool. And the technology, like they took an old Domino's box from like 1995 and they took like the old fucking logo and they just went through and did all that kind of dumb shit. But
Yeah, they
and like Walkmans and Discman and
did a really good job of doing it.
they showed like the years on like tables and it's weird to see that stuff. You're like, man,
I remember
Sony
that.
went all out on this shit.
Does that mean they have working versions of like all their old stuff? If they were,
I bet you they have a
switching out?
museum of it.
Or there's somebody at work that's like, do you have one of those? Yeah, I still have one. Maybe works. All right, cool. We need it as a prop. Like, bring it in. I have a pizza from 1995. Fucking sweet. Bring it in.
Pack rat motherfucker.
One guy's probably like, you guys look, I collect pizza boxes. I have one from 1995 to like, we need that.
2015. A time travel.
Yeah. Just one dude happened to be like, well, I collect pizza boxes from 1995 only. So, bro, there's posters up from
exclusively 1995 pizza boxes.
Yeah.
But it's cool because like there's a window shot of like
Just
London.
missing Domino's. Curse you, Domino's.
I really want some pizza.
I know, pizza now too. But no, there's a cool shot of London, and as it goes on, you have like the city being like extra things being built like in the timeline. But in the fucking making of, it's just a big fucking green like block of wall,
Of course it is.
and it's pretty fantastic.
They weren't actually building.
No,
pieces.
I know, but like it's just like the window and everything is just like fucking green. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Anyway, that video is pretty cool. Hey, you guys like Wolf Among Us? I really enjoyed it. If you guys didn't play it, but you have a Vita and an iOS, possibly it's gonna be coming out there soon.
Vita?
Oh, cool.
Vita?
Wicked.
Vita?
Apparently, it's pretty sweet, huh?
What else we got?
Pretty sweet.
Hopefully it runs well though.
I hope so. Hey, Nvidia's doing that thing where like, hey, you hate VSync and you hate that shit where
We hated that shit too.
it does that thing where your mouse feels like it's got acceleration and it's all garbage. Cool. We're gonna build something called G-Sync, put it in your fucking monitors. It's gonna VSync for you and it's gonna look fantastic.
No
No
idea
tearing.
what the fuck you're talking.
No
about.
idea. There's technology. Technology is advancing and those fucking displays are probably gonna be expensive
Octodad.
as shit.
2014 president.
Octodad looks pretty fantastic. What else was there?
What are they calling it? G-Sync?
Yeah, G-Sync.
Yeah.
That's original.
They could have called it NSYNC.
Natural sync. That actually worked.
No,
That'd be so
NVIDIA
cool.
Sync.
NVIDIA.
Idiot. Go home.
I bet you that was their first thought, and they went, "Wait a minute."
Shit.
If they had legitimately called it NSYNC, I think I would have bought one just because.
But that's not even a thing.
This
Hey,
hot new NSYNC chip in my monitor.
you know what comes after N? M. No, that's backwards. Fuck it. Minecraft 1.71. Minecraft 1.71 is coming out this weekend on PC.
Cool.
It'll add things such as double amount of biomes, amplified world option, less ocean, more awesome, 2 new types of wood, packed ice, red sand, and podzol, new flowers, double tall versions of current plants, portals can be bigger sizes, stained glass, wood blocks, and paints. Add more types of fish, redone the fish mechanics, now you can catch junk and treasure too. Fishing rod enhancement enchantments. Put them in an item frame and hang them on your wall. They're extra big maps. Now with less lag. You can now move your mouse over the chat and see what it was. Zoomable achievements. Servers can now put achievements are now on servers. Called server icon. You will have a picture in your server list. and many more. Rewrote the network, multiplayer works. Well, that sounds like a great graphic options. Basic shader improve. Many bugs. Big patch coming out this weekend. Minecraft
Wonderful.
1.71.
Bug fixes.
Bug fixes.
Do we have anything else for news? Or
Hey, do you guys like Killzone Shadowfall on the goddamn PlayStation 4? Because it's going to be 40 goddamn gigs.
on the goddamn PlayStation 4. Do you like Killzone? Do you like it on the goddamn PlayStation 4? Well, you fucking better.
It's 40 gigs. Did you know that before it used to be 180 and almost 290 gigs, but they don't know if it was 290 gigs because they tried to fucking make a disc and exploded, and literally the fucking program could not do it. They figured out how to get textures and stuff.
Can you imagine how fucking crazy a 290 gig game would be?
I just got my
Can you imagine how
PlayStation.
fucking good that game would look?
No, but I just got a PlayStation 4. Oh, all the fucking drive space on it's gone. Great.
Hey, I just got this new Killzone game. It comes on a 1 terabyte drive.
That'd
Yeah.
be pretty cool.
Think of how fucking rad that game would look.
That game will look fucking rad.
So what I don't know is
It makes your eyes bleed. 4K. Does 4K.
Literally as real as life.
Your dad dude gets shot and then you get a bullet hole.
That's crazy. That's just why are there bullets in
really
my case?
uncomfortable.
So you get shot. The craziness.
Take this gun
You
and
can
shoot yourself at this
legitimately teabag
point.
the other person if you really wanted to.
Shadowfall, 40 gigs. Killzone 3, 41 gigs.
What?
Say again?
Killzone 3 is 41 gigs.
Seriously?
Killzone 3, I said right? Not 1?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good. I thought I said 1.
Killzone 1, 392 gigs.
Killzone 70 UDs. No, what I find crazy is that some of these games are pretty huge, and this is early gen. I'm hoping that like by the later part of this generation, they'll
They
know how to
figure
compress shit better.
Better compression.
Because what scares me is the next
You're
thing.
saying that I think they have already learned how to compress shit quite
Well,
well.
they have, yes. But what scares me is, like, for example, the next thing I was going to talk about was that Call of Duty Ghosts on the PS4, on the back of the disc thing, says 40 gig install.
See,
now-
the download is the install plus whatever's on the disc.
Yeah.
It's like 75 gigs.
Oh, no. But no, what I'm worried about is that Call of Duty's 40 gigs. There's another game that's coming out that has, like, an install as well or something. But for people who are buying a lot of games at launch are going to be buying a lot of games for the PS4, and that 500 gig drive, if a lot of things have mandatory installs, 40 gig installs are kind of fucking massive.
Going
Yep.
all digital. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So,
Zero fucks are given by Dan. You heard it here first.
No fucks.
no fucks.
All digital.
A little bit fuck.
No more GameStop.
Uno, Tino, little fuck.
Unos, dos,
None fuck.
zero fucks.
Oh, I got one fuck. GameStop can go fuck itself.
Yeah, it can.
Shit.
Speaking of this shit, Dan has possibly going to be taking advantage of PlayStation's deals where they're like, hey, you
yeah.
can pre-order PS4 games right now on PSN.
I just have to remember to do it before it expires.
It's
Yes.
That's
expiring
that's
a
the
little
only
bit.
thing. It's
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Okay,
I
too
know.
good.
Yeah.
All right, so if you buy $50 worth of stuff on PSN right now, you get $10 back, but they're also allowing PS4 pre-orders. So hey, if you buy PS4 games, they're more than $50, ballers. You get $10 back as baller.
$50.
I figured out that if I buy Killzone Shadowfall,
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed 4,
So in the games that they're actually are available on the PS4, Killzone Shadowfall, Assassin's Creed 4, Call of Duty Ghost, Knack, and
Isn't it like NHL 14 or something weird
something,
like that?
yeah, some random.
but
Not dumb,
anyways, those first three, so Killzone, Assassin's Creed, and Ghosts,
Yeah.
I will be pre-ordering because I was going to get this at launch anyways.
$30 back. Even though it's $69.99 because it's got tax and shit. So maybe you're already at
PlayStation Plus subscription renewed
Yeah.
because mine runs out about the time of the PS4 launch. So
a year,
I'll
of
need another
course,
one of
or
those.
in
Yeah,
a year?
a year because
There
that's
you go.
$50.
Yeah.
And
Boom.
then because I've already bought like a $6 about remember me was like $6
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
PSN like earlier this month.
Yeah.
So I bought that. So I just need to buy like a $15-ish game.
Yeah.
And I'll get 50.
What about your
back.
map pack?
Oh yeah, it was 20. All right, I'm good then.
Can we pre-order the Killzone map pack as well?
Yeah.
I thought you could.
I might do that just for that extra $10 back because the map pack being $20. So...
You're done. The internet's dead.
That means that map pack was free. That's what that
Craziness.
means.
Yeah,
right.
craziness.
What do we got for releases?
Hold on.
All digital.
Just we're done with.
You know, I don't talk a lot of shit
good.
about GameStop, but the past experiences that I've had, like the last 3 times I've been in there,
Yeah.
not good.
Hey,
No.
Saints Row 4 Enter the Dominatrix DLC's out. Let me try that again. Saints Row 4 Enter the Dominatrix DLC's out.
Great.
I saw a trailer for that. There were Velociraptors at one point.
$7. Wasn't the season pass for that $9?
Yep.
Sweet. Killing Floor has also got some crazy new Halloween shit going on. There's guns, fucking hillbillies and stuff. $10.
Sheriff with another zombie coming out of his chest.
3 DLCs, character for $4, 2 gun packs for $10 each. Woo! Everything else on 50% off. So if you guys want the old gun packs that you missed out on, it's $5.
Pretty sure I bought Killing Floor complete at some point for like super cheap.
But now there's like new community.
I don't give a fuck.
Kid crossbows launch
I don't give a
dogs.
fuck.
I don't know.
I don't
They
give a
fucking launch dog bombs. I don't care.
What do
We
got?
don't play Killing
Hey,
Floor ever.
Battlefield 4 got a trailer. They punch a dog in the face. Fuck you, Call of Duty. That's what's going on right there. Goddamn EA dropping the bomb. Fuck you. I don't need this. Psh. I don't know what he says, but he says something vulgar.
Yep.
Punches a dog in the face. Now, imagine if like the dog is like called Eminem or something. He just punches. Fuck you, survival dog. Buh.
Where's my
wife?
wife?
I have no idea what's going on.
Where's my wife?
I have no idea what's going on.
Maria.
Hey, releases which I've closed.
Maria.
New releases coming out next week. Which
I watched the video that was on the front page there. It's really fantastic. Oh, I got stuff to do tonight.
So games coming out in the next week, which would be the week of October
Batman Arkham
27th.
Origins comes out on Friday.
this Friday. Yeah,
BT dubs.
I forgot.
Got that shit preloaded. Okay.
Is the Vita one coming out? That's supposed to
Yes.
be
Yeah.
Metroidvania radness.
Yeah. Okay.
Man,
so
I'm gonna get like $60 back.
They're
on
holding
this
back the reviews on all that stuff though, like massive embargo till the day of.
If
So-
it's an okay Metroidvania game, then it's a good Metroidvania game. So I'll
Okay.
be happy.
so that Batman Arkham Origins,
I bought the Guacamole.
I have that thing
soundtrack today.
preloaded.
Mhm.
That thing keeps patching every day and like every 5 minutes.
Yeah, they're
This
making
is-
sure you're not hacking.
It's like
Steam does that.
it's like, hey, there's 1 meg. Hey, here's 5
I
meg.
came home yesterday and I had like 27 items downloaded. I was like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, I know. It's like
Is there some like Portal 3 AR going on? Like what?
maybe.
yeah, it's just weird.
What's weird is I played Arkham City, by the way. And you know how Arkham City got that whole PC like, hey, we took out Games from Windows Live, we called it Gotti Edition. I just got that now on my Steam now. If I load that, it doesn't have my save files. If I load the Games for Windows Live one, I have 4%, and I realize I'm fucking like 10 hours behind where I was, and I'm sad.
Start
Fuck
it
that
again.
game
Who
is what you're
cares?
telling me?
Just critical path it. Don't do open world.
That's what I've been trying to do. I've just been tanking it. I got to the part where Mr. Freeze
Did you ever
Shark.
finish it?
That's why I want to finish it before Friday. Not gonna happen. It's Friday.
I've told you about the weird like
You're-
trend of like I buy it on 360,
Yeah.
play it, sell it back
Buy it on PC when it's on sale.
Yeah.
What's crazy is that the Games from Windows Live free one is Gotti, which has all the DLC. But I've
Yeah.
already bought all the DLC for the normal one, so I'm just gonna continue the normal one because I don't feel like losing. Like I'm already a few hours into it on that
Oh,
one.
okay.
You realize the DLC is just like
The
random
art-
costumes and
No,
like a
the Harley-
post game thing.
No, yeah, the Harley Quinn thing.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
post game,
Yeah.
post end game.
But either way, I already bought that shit. So
All right. So what do we have for releases? We have Blood of the Werewolf.
For the October 27th to November 3rd, we have Blood of the Werewolf for the PC, featuring
Assassin's
crazy shit.
Creed 4 Black Flag.
Okay, this is what I want to talk about.
wow,
Certain
Shit's coming out
retailers,
next week.
certain retailers are going to be shipping the PS4 versions of shit as this gen stuff comes out.
Really?
So I'm excited to see if like I pre-ordered stuff at
Oh,
Future
if
Shop.
you get your PS4,
If I get my
stuff?
Assassin's Creed, if I get my Battlefield 3, or what a lot of retailers have been showing, like Future Shop has some games because like PlayStation comes out on Friday of November 15th, but some of their games like Knack and all that stuff has a release date of the 12th. It's a Tuesday.
yeah, they've done that before.
So I
Yeah.
hope that they're gonna do that. And if they don't ship everything, I hope I at least get a few games to be like, oh sweet, at least I'll have something to play.
Come on, buy that
I
on
feel like they
PC.
did that with the PS3 actually, where you could go and buy.
shit ahead of time.
No, you know what they did it with? They did it with the Vita.
Oh,
The games were out like the Vita came out on a Friday and the
Yeah.
games were out on Tuesday. I know they did it with that, but they might have done it with some older stuff too.
that being said, what I might do with Assassin's Creed is not Assassin's Creed, PS4 games, if they don't come out on launch, I'm just gonna fucking buy them all. I don't give a shit, and then I'll just get when they come in, just return those as full price. Be like, I didn't actually want these. This thing's sealed.
Battlefield
Thief.
4 comes out.
Trickery, fraud,
No.
sued.
Assassin's Creed 4, Battlefield 4, Sonic Lost World, which by the way looks something like that I was excited for. However, apparently looks like garbage, and the second player thing is garbage. Look at some quick looks.
Angry
and
Birds
first
Star
impressions
Wars
of it.
for fucking everything that isn't iOS because it's out on that already.
Oh
Yep.
my Jesus. Proteus coming out for the PS3 and PS Vita.
Not getting it because
Um,
Proteus is poop.
Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army 2.
as well as Cast
Zombie Army, Nazi Army,
Nazi
Zombie?
Army Dose. Castlevania Lords of Shadow, Mirrors of Fate, which was the 3DS game, is now coming out for the PS3 and Xbox Live
It's too bad
Marketplace.
to hear that game's poop.
Yeah. And the best game ever is going to be coming out on October 31st for
We
the
Fit You trial?
for
No,
the
that's
P-
November 1st.
PC.
Try and follow along here, Devin.
for the PC.
Crazy market.
Deadly Premonition will be coming out on the PC on Steam. I think it's $29 or something. Buy it.
Is one of us
buy it.
playing that on the marathon?
I would do it. It's a really long game, dude. It's like 20, 30 hours.
You might as well roll it. You've
That's a
got
whole day.
72.
All right, do it. Do it.
You do it.
Yeah.
We got Deadly This is just going to be weird story games for this entire marathon.
Yeah.
Deadly Premonition, Heavy Rain. What else were we doing?
Probably that like Wolf Among Us. Someone will play that, right? Devin
Stanley
will
Parable.
roll through the whole thing and cry.
I roll the dude. Fuck you, man.
Wolf Among Us
No,
won't be-
I'm
Walking Dead.
not knocking it.
it
I'm
won't
just
be
saying.
out by then, though. Well, it'll be like chapter 2.
Oh shit.
But anyway,
Yeah.
Stanley Parable, one of you guys.
Yeah, that's right. We
All
talked
of
about
them.
that.
I want all of them done. It'd be so great.
Yeah.
I want it on the big screen so we can all hear and be like, yeah.
Well, that's kind of, yeah.
That's the way to experience.
Yeah.
it.
Alright.
We'll do another Mirror's Edge.
What do we
one.
got for comments?
Hey, I got some news that I forgot to say. The Extra Life Marathon is going to be going on next week. And
Not this Saturday, next Saturday.
That's the 2nd of November, I believe.
Yeah.
Can we check that?
That is what it is.
2nd of
I know
November.
because I was planning something that night.
Report. I just got a reporter in my ear saying yes to I'm being told.
Like a prison trip.
Yes.
Just say the word.
Flying out. All right. So, anyways, next week is going to be the Extra Life Marathon. It's 25 hours. Multiple streamers are going to be doing it. I am going to be participating. So if you guys want to see me play games for 25 hours straight on Saturday, starting at around 8 or 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, tune in. It'll be 25 hours.
Maybe me and Devin and Kumar will be there, or maybe we'll be at my place playing board games. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Or people can stream if you guys want to. If you guys are actually streamers, let me know. Or if you want to get into streaming, I can get you set up. I'm looking to make like a team of people who want to stream and all work towards the same goal. So if you guys want to, let me know if you're interested. Yeah, I can get you guys hooked up with whatever you guys can.
You got stuff.
Just get OBS working for you dudes, and it'll be fun. Even if you guys want to do the whole 25 hours, participating could be fun. And it'll be amazing. So check that out. Next weekend, November 2nd.
What about
8, 9 p.m.
bro that did marathon with us last year?
Chris? Oh, ISG. I'm still gaming?
I'm still gaming, yeah.
Ricky? I don't think so. I don't think he'll be doing it. I could probably talk to him, but he's been busy with a lot of shit in his life, so we'll see. Just school, work, girlfriend, craziness. No time. It's great. Well, I can see.
School.
But yes, if you guys want to see me go crazy and do some weird shit, tune in, donate. It'll be fun. Even if you guys want to donate and you can't watch, do it. Great. I'll have a link somewhere. Yeah, so that's it for games coming out.
What do we got for comments?
Comments. Do we have any questions in here? If you guys have questions to the chat, let them be heard again in case I missed any of them. You guys said something about pizza and burgers and
He
shit.
fucked you over earlier and refreshed the chat without reading your question.
We have one question. Too soon? We have voice chat. All great questions. Anyways, moving on to the comments. Some that I had to reply to because they were weird. K Ramen says, does this show have any order in the stuff you talk about, or do you just start talking about what someone mentions, they play?
Well, we played news.
We played news.
Comments.
Kind of tangents.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's about it.
So I explained that in a comment just in case that person was... I wasn't sure if the person didn't enjoy that and wasn't going to watch the next episode, so I'm like, might as well reply here, or else you're going to be like, these fucking jerks, man. What the hell? So yeah, we normally talk about what we played, news, coming out, comments. It's usually the flow of things. We have Linker12795 saying, man, I thought Dust 514 was complicated. Cool that some dudes enjoy Eve, though. Eve is pretty fantastic, and it's on sale now, so if you guys are interested in getting in,
sounds
it's
fantastic.
pretty sweet.
But I kind of don't want to shatter this illusion in my mind of how awesome it is by actually playing it.
But if anybody actually wants to shatter that illusion and enjoy yourself and jump in, let us know, because Devin and I will probably help you out, and it is ridiculously
definitely.
cheap right now on Steam, so do it. Check it out. Andrews Davidson asked some questions, and I feel bad that I forgot to remind you guys of doing some beforehand. And there's a video in here that we're apparently supposed to watch, but I don't know if you guys want to try it. He says, "Intriguing cast. I was wondering, Riccio, if you have yet to play Time Frame and your opinion on it. Also, if you get the other members of Unity to play it, I would appreciate it a lot." So that's the first part. Yes, I did play Time Frame. I don't want to talk about it too much, because I want these guys to try it out separately. It was crazy. I feel like you were expecting me to get some crazy emotional thing out of it, but I almost feel like I glitched it and then I noticed what was happening, and it was too late, and then it ended. So I feel bad. But it was really cool and reminded me of Journey, and it was really cool. And I fucking love the music in that. The first thing I tried to do is like look in the files for the soundtrack for it to get it. If you have any idea how to get that soundtrack, please let me know. But it's pretty sweet. I want to see Devin and
Bought
Dan.
the Guacamelee soundtrack today.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's on iTunes.
Sweet. Oh, did I say swag? Sweet. I was like swag.
Swag.
I was trying to say sweat.
Alright.
Swag.
Swag.
What's next?
He says, also, I heard this really odd-looking mosh of a girl singing around 1:45 here at Google. Was wondering what sound effect, word, whatever you have heard that made you turn and shake your head in confusion. Should we try to load this up? What sound?
No.
Nah, it might screw up the cast.
It would play through the same Kumar thing.
Exactly.
That'd be fantastic. I don't know what it's going to be. I just want to see. We'll do it without sound for a second here to see if it's... Oh. It's Groove Shark. It's a song. It's a song, you guys.
All right.
Also realize copyright. We're probably not going to do that.
I was just about to say.
We will comment on your stuff.
Yep.
He said with sound effects, craziness, screaming. Also, just guessing here. Also, how long time do you think is left before robots will walk with us?
Actually, they are technically walking with us already. There was the first animatronic robot that is completely made out of, like it's completely autonomous, and it has they call it the temperament of a 9-year-old child. You can talk to it and have conversations.
Pacific Rim, man.
Does it just scream at you? Oops,
No, it just yells at you.
Really?
It's not a Call of Duty robot.
It like legit will will talk back to you and like act like a 9-year-old child. It's like clever bot style.
I should mention I played Black Ops 2 today a little bit, yesterday for a little bit. Hopped in instantly. People were yelling curse words so fast, and then I muted everybody. And then one dude joined in, like you know how like people join and they're not muted clearly. Within seconds, he was also yelling just obscenities, and I was just like, I want out. And then I reached over to my Xbox to get the charger, and then I hit the eject thing because everything's fucking touched on that goddamn
You're like,
thing. It was
okay,
done.
we're done.
Well, that was it. I'm out. There's that. Yeah, I don't know. I hope soon-ish so that they can do kind of cool stuff. I hope like robots not Among Us out there in public, but like stuff around your house would be kind of cool. Because I am lazy. That'd be pretty sweet.
Roombas already exist.
Roombas, things like Roombas, except
Yep.
that'll pick up and wash things for you. Be water resistant, hopefully. No dirty stuff. I want robots to do that.
No
shit.
Oculus Rift made game.
Yeah, with the thing on your
Nope.
Ding dong, and then you-
Well, this podcast is over. Thanks for listening, everyone.
squish squash.
You want to bring us out, Dan?
We have
you're
Jazzmaster
the
909.
guy.
We have Jazzmaster 909 going. The website's linked downloads of episode 86 instead of 87.
Way to fucking go.
Fuck that up, bro. It's fixed.
All right.
It's fixed, you guys.
Right. So
Um,
I'm gonna finish this.
the voice chat was about the 8 people simultaneously. I believe that is what you meant. Yes, yeah, no, I was just reading stuff off your bill. Yeah, 8 player party chat on both consoles. Game online.
So thank you guys for tuning in. If you're listening to us on iTunes, make sure you come over and check out the YouTube stuff. If you want us to read out your comments on the next podcast, make sure you leave the comments below on podcast 88. We always love to read them. We love to get any sort of comment that you have, as long as it's nice or mediumly nice. We'll read it out. Any questions you have as well?
So
you can,
long as it's not vulgar.
yeah, too vulgar. You can also throw some.
You know what you've done, right?
No swears.
Yeah. No swears. There's also, if you want us to answer a question, make sure you put it in the comments below. If you guys this is your first time tuning in and checking us out, make sure you check out some of our other stuff. We've
Say
got
potato salad in the comments.
potato salad in the comments, if you will, please. Make sure you check out our other Let's Plays and such. We also have some System Shock 2 from Matthew. Is that still coming out? Is that done?
What the fuck?
Is that done? We have some Spelunky from Matthew and
You
Kumar
spoke his real name. You killed him.
Riccio.
Yeah, there's actually some coming out. I ended the last part with a spider jumping at my face, and I figured that was 8.
All right, Riccio, and we have some other stuff coming down the pipe.
8.
If you guys like what you hear, make sure you say Kumar is a butt face.
8.
Really?
8.
Thank you guys
That's
so
what you
much for
decided to close off
tuning
with.
in.
8.
I have been Sompy. Riccio's comatose. Dan is
8.
wooing, and Kumar is a robot. So thank you guys for
A robot
tuning in.
butt face.
8. 8.
Bye.
8.
Take care, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
8.